Like we're live. Let me add Babyface. Let me add Walter. Looks like we're live here. Let me drop open.
Welcome
Bam.
back to the Hank
Make sure you
Strange
subscribe.
Situation. Lifestyles of the
All
locked
that
and
kind of
loaded.
good stuff. Thumbs up so that you could help us out here. Subscribe, ring the bell, all of that. We're live. Come on, let's do jazz hands. Let's get the jazz hands going. There we go, jazz hands. We can't even see Babyface jazz hands. Let me just go to Babyface so we can see his jazz hands. There's Walter doing jazz hands. This is me doing jazz hands. All right, we are live. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl traveling panties on.
What?
Yes, because Walter Keller, this is his last day.
Hey, don't make it sound so final, you know.
Well, they're not going to be seeing you for a couple of weeks here unless they follow you on social medias.
Yeah, I'll be doing some posting.
Yeah, you guys will need to follow Walter on the social medias, but basically tonight's podcast number 388 is Walter's D-Day trip Bon Voyage.
Bon voyage,
which is Italian for have a nice time. See you later. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about D-Day, Walter's trip. He's going to Normandy. What's been going on over the last couple of days for all of us.
We just had a holiday. Oh, not a holiday. We had a day of remembrance,
yes.
or for the fallen. And
yes.
And what's D-Day about?
Yes, absolutely. So remembering remembering the people who died so that we might be free. The people who made the ultimate sacrifice.
The people in Normandy consider it like we do 4th of July.
Yeah.
That was their Liberation Day.
Oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah, yeah. It is a big deal. So we'll talk about that. Hopefully everyone had a safe Memorial Day. I want to thank Harry's Holsters. You guys can see it down there. Harry's Holsters for sponsoring the podcast. That's what I rock. That's what Babyface rocks, as he's showing right there. Make sure you check him out. I think the code is Hank Strange, right, Lola? Hank Strange gets you 10% off at Harry's Holsters. If you're ever worried about any of those things, you can hit me up or hit up hankstrange.com/Lola's deals, and you'll get all of that info on there. Speaking of which, let me start my little. Sorry, I gotta start my little timer here. There we go. Have a little timer. Babyface P, by the way, has never seen the clown stuff that
I have no idea.
From time to time.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah. Hold on. What is this? Okay, so I think we have a super chat already. Very cool. We have a super chat here. Let me throw this up. There's a super chat out there, and I wanted to do something special for super chat. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let's see if I could switch over to it.
I'll
what the
pretend
heck?
like I know what's going on now.
Yeah, you guys don't know. You have to look at the.
No clue.
You're gonna have
He's
to.
gasping.
Yeah, you're in a time delay, so you'll see. I threw up like a special effect on the screen just now, so the people who are watching us live, they could see it. You'll have to actually go over there. So Armament and Axes gave us a couple of bucks. He says, "Let's get this party started." Hashtag jazz hands. So there you go.
Screen locked up.
Thanks.
God.
Thanks. Oh, you see it, Babyface?
God. How many seconds delay is that? Somebody tell me. The camera looks good. That new camera looks real good.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Oh, is that a patch wall? When did that patch wall start?
Oh, that's thanks to Walter. Thanks to Walter. Here, let's see. I forgot to throw these
that
guys
new?
back up here.
Or have I just been out of the loop for a while?
That's been there for a couple, like at least last week, right, Walt?
Was it?
Yeah, part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walter built the patch wall.
It looks good.
So we got to get the collection going up there.
Yeah, I got to get you the new patches.
Yeah. So shout out to everyone who's out there, by the way. I see Hootie Who. He says, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about D-Day.
Before I forget.
What's up?
Special announcement.
Uh-oh.
The Streebog stocks are ready.
Oh.
Ooh, Streebog
If you've been
stocks are
waiting for a Streebog stock and bugging the crap out of everybody,
It's time.
it's time.
Yeah, who out there, by show of hands, who has a Strybog, or as Walter says, Streebog? I don't know which one.
Streebog. How much?
I'm
Anyways,
guessing
the
Walter's right on the pronunciation. I'm always terrible.
Yeah, like a Draco.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So if you've been waiting for a street box stock patiently,
Okay.
check out the website, or you can call, one way or the other. But yes, we've already sold some. We just put it up there this afternoon. So.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
By the way, Franklin Armory's out there. They say they don't see any Franklin Armory patches. That's not true. There's a Franklin Armory patch right there. No, Lola's gonna now put in a whole bunch of Franklin Armory. Well, I don't know why.
Wait a minute.
There was
I
a
was gonna
Franklin
say,
Armory patch right there.
Right there.
So, what can I tell you? Yeah, there was one. There was one, but the Franklin Armory guys said they didn't see it. So, shout out to them. Let's see. Okay, Dave McClure. We got another super chat. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to go over to the guy again. Here we go.
Oh no, I gotta watch this time. My computer. You made my computer lock up last time.
We got to do that.
Just scared it. Whatever you're doing, I gotta
Yeah.
watch.
So Dave McHugh says he gave us a couple of bucks. He says, keep up the fight, Hank. Thanks a lot, Dave. We appreciate that. Okay. I'm going to have to find another thing. For the people who are trying to figure out what the hell's happening, I actually figured out how to put Snapchat filters, lenses directly into the podcast.
Oh God.
So, yeah, they should never, ever let me get my hands on any kind of technology. That is not good. So we've got different ones. I'm going to probably, I'll probably switch and do some other ones here as we go on. Franklin Armory's laughing at us. Should we do a shout out, Walter? Since this is like kind of like we're having like a celebration for Walter today, basically. So, should we do a shout out before we like get into the whole show?
Sure, everybody's rocks off.
Yeah,
Go
can you
ahead.
see the chat, Walter? Babyface.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your special effect.
Oh. Delayed gratification. That's what that's called. Okay, let me try
Are you like puking dollar bills? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Okay, now that I got that,
Babyface is like, this is not. Let me tell you something. By the way, before I forget this story, I have a story of ageism of Babyface against me, Walter.
Okay, go ahead, go for it.
Ageism. Babyface, I was talking to him today about like getting up on the Twitches. You ever heard of Twitch?
I have heard of Twitch.
Yeah,
so I'm on it.
so yeah, I'm thinking about getting up on the Twitches, and Babyface is like, what do you know about video games? You can't play no video games.
So, oh God. So what are you planning on playing? Have you figured out yet?
No, I don't know. You can play some games.
Oh man, it's just
Play some
I don't know if it
Legend
just works like that.
of Zelda. Legend of Zelda.
if you play some Zelda, people will watch that.
Yeah, is that a thing?
But
Is
not
that
the
still a-
original one on the NES. No,
Oh, okay.
you need the new one on Switch.
Yeah, is there I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. So I might do I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do okay, so Devil Dog Gamer, who's been on the show, he does Escape from Tarkov.
Escape from
Tarkov, there you go. Yeah,
God.
he does that.
For anybody
Maybe-
out there that doesn't know, how do you explain Escape from Tarkov? Is a first-person shooter where it's not really a looter shooter. It's a shooter where you spawn into
a
an
looter
area
shooter. Do you know what
with
that
other
is,
people-
Walter? Yeah,
with other
me
people,
neither.
and
I
you
know
have to loot the buildings and escape without getting killed by the other people. If you die in the area, you lose all of your equipment and you have to restart.
So it
So-
is a looter shooter, or it's not a looter shooter?
Sort of, but not. It's not like it sort of is.
Okay.
But it's pretty brutal. Like I've not played it because I get too angry when I lose all my stuff. So I've avoided it. so
No,
far.
you get angry.
Oh man.
It's
Do
a
you
game.
also get belligerent?
It depends on the game. I was playing GTA 5 last night and I did get belligerent, but I got my payback, so it's all right.
Okay. Grand Theft Auto. See, I
Mhm.
know that. I used to. Can I tell you something? This is gonna add to his ageism, Walter. I played Grand Theft Auto in the first version. No bullshit.
GTA 1 where it was top
Yes.
down.
You don't even know about that.
Oh, I know about it.
Don't even try that.
I know all about it.
Don't try that. So I'm thinking about doing it. I know. I was talking to Mac, and Mac says he plays World of Tanks.
I've never
Yeah.
actually played it, but to be perfectly honest, I've heard it's pretty good. But I've never touched it.
Yeah. Vanessa Kitty says Devil Dog shows are fun. I think he's on live right now on Twitch.
Probably is.
Yeah. So I just signed up. If I signed up today, if anybody's on Twitch out there, go look up Hank Strange. That's my Twitch handle. I don't have any games or anything up there. We will all figure this out together while Walter is gone, and we will vote on what games Walter will play on there. And not World of Tanks, Walter. We can't let you play that. You'll be a ringer.
He would love it. I think Walter would actually like it.
No, that would be cool, though. That would be cool. Right, Walter? World of Tanks. I'm just saying.
Thanks.
This is your thing.
Thanks.
You know.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we'll get you up on the Twitches.
The World of Tanks is like a strategic tank game where you are a tank pilot. And you can pick like all sorts of tanks and blow things up. I hear it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, I haven't played video games in a while. That's usually, that's my kids' realm. But I'm going to get into I'll get into it. And Babyface is supposed to be my guide, Walter, but he judges me because of my age.
I don't really judge you because of your age. I judge you because, do you really want to do this? You're talking about spending some good money on a gaming system, the way to hook it up. And I'm like, is this just a fad, or are you actually going to start playing?
It might be fun. It might be fun. We'll do some
it will
car
be fun.
It might be fun.
I know.
It'll be fun. We'll do some car stuff. We can do some some shooter stuff. Some driving cars. Driving cars.
So you do like racing games? Is what you mean?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Don't you drive cars in Grand Theft Auto anymore? Is that
you
they don't do that
yeah.
anymore? Okay. And then there's some other car driving games, and then there's I'm assuming in the tanks thing you're driving a tank
There's
around.
no games where you just drive a car. Nobody's made Car Driving Simulator 2018 yet. So if you want to drive a car, it's mostly going to be like racing games or like GTA.
That's what I mean.
If you want to drive
Racing.
a train
Racing.
or a tractor, you can definitely do that. There is Farming Simulator 2019, and people love it.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing. We'll do it. We'll let people play against us. They'll beat us up. They'll kick our butts or whatever. Yeah, they can hear us banter. Isn't that what it's about? What do you do on the Twitches, Babyface?
You know, I haven't done a lot of Twitch. I need a better computer. That's what I need. A better PC so I can Twitch stream.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try it. We'll see. We'll have some fun. Let us know what you guys think out there. If there's anyone out there that does Twitch or any kind of streaming or whatever, let us know what you do, what game system you use, what games you play, and all that kind of stuff. And then, like I said, if you're on there, then you could follow me. I'm Hank Strange. Of course, Tyvin Show. What's Tyvin saying?
Bringing the pain.
Yeah, I know Tyvin has some kind of opinion on this because he probably definitely is on Twitch, right? I'm assuming that's where he plays his games.
I don't know if it is or not. I mean, I know I've seen it on YouTube.
I think Tyvin's on Twitch.
I don't know.
Didn't you play with him, Walter?
No.
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I don't. No. I just watched.
Oh.
So, and comment.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I thought you were playing with him.
No.
Okay. All right. There you go. Okay.
We don't have a PS4, so
No?
we have a PS3. That's all.
Okay.
And that's
my head looks too small in this. Let me zoom in on me a little bit.
Your head is too small.
Yeah. Okay. Now let me also hold on here. Let me angle up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay. Then let me zoom out a little bit on my camera. We're doing some construction work over here. Okay, that looks better. There we go. A little bit better. You guys' heads are still bigger than mine, but I'm a very humble guy.
I'm gonna have to sit like way back. You know what I should do is hook up. Bam! My nice new camera.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Babyface has a new camera. Check that out. Boom.
Hank convinced me finally to upgrade some equipment, and I got a M50, Canon M50.
Okay. How you like it?
So it's too small, but I'm getting used to it.
Says the guy with the little baby hands.
Hank likes it small, clearly. Because I wanted an 80D. I wanted a Canon 80D.
Because I'm a dude, so I like it,
Likes it small, I guess.
Yeah, less painful.
So, but yeah, these you're saying you can hook up and stream from, right?
Yeah, I'm using my N50 right now. That's what I'm talking into when I look
I'll have
up
to
at the
try
Google right there. See, I'm using the M50 right now. So, Let's see. All right, so listen, this is all about Walter. We got to make it about Walter here. Do you want to do some shout-outs, Walter? You want to shout out the people? Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can. Christian Gresh, Richard Hughes, Tyven Show, Richard Monder, Special K, Chris Bullis, John Dieter, Vanessa Kitty, Babyface. Hey, Babyface is in there.
Yeah, everybody that wants a shout out from Walter, you got to get it now. You got to ask. You got to talk in the thing so Walter can see you and shout you out.
This is the last chance for your shout out.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any Walter. No Walter for you for like a couple of how long is it?
I'm gonna do some posting, probably at weird times and weird hours on probably Facebook, maybe some Instagram. But Richard Hughes, what's for dinner?
Hours?
I had
I think it's 5 hours.
ahead?
Yeah, 5 hours, right, Walt?
Yeah, 5 hours difference. Yep. So right now it is 1 o'clock in the morning there.
Oh my gosh.
1:17? Yeah.
Yeah, is Richard Monders in here? He usually is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, shout out to Richard Monders.
Okay, let me see here. YNH, Care Bear on the Holiday Road, Rafael Morales, Iron Index and Addicts Anonymous Bricks, Tangle Hunter, Vanessa Kitty, Shooting Gallery, Dan H. Shoe, Special K. What are the patches? I still need to order some of those patches from Secretary of Defense. I'll give us a call or email.
Patches.
It's 17. Oh, 12-17.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay, Richard Monders says it's 0017.
So.
Okay, so midnight plus 17. Interesting.
Seems that could be that way.
Yeah,
but
the military.
but there's a good
if
chance
you got to be all like legit with the military time, fine.
Yeah, they do that over there.
Yeah.
So if I decide to be on the podcast one night, it'll be midnight that time. So.
Yeah.
That'll probably be after we get back from Normandy. So.
Yeah.
Because I'll be in England for another week or so after we get back.
Yeah. Lots of people saying have a safe trip. The Franklin Armory guys are waving. They're waving at you. Yeah.
It's last time we went in 2014 and had a great time. So I don't expect anything to be different this time. Expect there's going to be more people in our party, and new faces, and hopefully everybody brings a bottle with them like they're supposed to. So
yeah. There's people wanting you to shout them out on there, Walter.
Oh,
you got to go back,
Big
scroll
Dick
back.
Willie in the house. John O'Neill, All Thumbs, Tangle Hunter, Eric Hammond.
Yeah.
Vanessa Kitty, I already did that already.
I saw there was someone who said you missed them. Let me see. Steve Dave.
But if I miss them, you grab them.
Yeah. Yeah. Steve Dave. Maggie W says have a safe trip. Haywood Jablomi says have a safe trip, Walter.
Thank you. Yes.
E-Rock is out there.
Yeah, it's always an adventure. We have a bunch of different characters in our party, all ages kind of thing, from probably early 20s to pushing 80. So yeah, we've got them all.
Yeah.
So.
BDG Sneak says Walter take plenty of pics.
I will definitely do that.
Yep.
I'll be posting at the same time too. So
yeah. Dan Hates You says shout out. What's for dinner?
I had what are those things called? We buy them from Costco. It's flantas. Yeah, they're kind of rolled up looking tortilla things. You throw in the oven and heat up.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
Pigs in a blanket. You got to get used to.
Yeah, Mexican pigs in a blanket. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. If there is such a thing.
Care Bear on the Holiday Road says, Walter, please explain to Babyface that there is no such thing as a tank pilot.
Driver?
As a driver.
Is it a driver?
There'd be a commander, a driver, a gunner, or a radio guy, maybe. Yeah.
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 Listen, I pilot my tank all the time.
I pilot me bloody tank. Yes.
Mine's on autopilot. So
I got bush pilot wings for my tank.
Oh boy. Okay. This is not gonna be crazy at all.
Not at all.
It's just a little bit crazy. Just a little bit crazy.
I only had one beer with dinner too, man. Come on. Look at this. Okay. Look at my recently produced ginormous bottle of.
You need more beer. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
This is a 30 millimeter, one of those A10 rounds.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram today.
Yeah. I had two of them that didn't qualify for shot glasses because they had a hole drilled in the side too low. So I turned this into a big bottle opener. Boom, and we did a little engraving on the milling machine.
Man, that thing is. How did you cut that?
It's aluminum, man. Cut it with a saw. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold
no
on, we
worries.
got a super chat coming in here. I got to switch over. I got a new one on. I got a new thing in here. So,
Now, explain something to me here.
what? What's up?
The super chat thing.
What's up?
Is
with
that a separate chat going on aside from what I'm seeing?
No, that's someone in our chat that you can see, but they gave us some money, which we appreciate.
That's okay.
Yeah, so that's
Mark
what that.
Cuban make comments.
Yeah, that's what that makes. So when people help us out, we definitely get to get their comment. We get to lots of people's comments in here, but we appreciate the people that dig in the pockets. So right now I'm rocking a pretty nice helmet. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta get it on. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So, so Big Dre 357 says Mark Cuban made comment about changes he once made to the 2A. To me, they seem pro gun, but Find and Gadget says he is being anti 2A. Have you heard it? You know what?
There's no buts. There's no buts.
Oh, man.
Anytime that somebody says, I support the Second Amendment, but there's no but after that statement.
No.
And Mark Cuban's
comments about Trump and stuff would not. I can tell you right now, he's not pro Second Amendment.
So okay, where were his? So hold on.
He's pro states' rights, is what he was saying. Okay. Let me find his comments, and I'll read them to you.
Yeah.
So
let's see. You can get what we think. Did you hear about these, Walter, already?
I heard about it, but I didn't read into it. So if you let's see here, I'm all about states' rights, but
yeah. So Mark Cuban, babyface, is a billionaire dude, right? Sorry, Walt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He owns the Mavericks, I think.
Right.
Basketball team.
Right.
Here's what he said: 1, every American citizen has a right to own a gun. 2,
I would agree with that, except there should be multiples.
2, the federal government will never be allowed to ever confiscate the gun from an individual. 3, states have the right to manage the ownership, the purchase, ownership, and management of guns owned and held within their borders. That's it's your constitutional amendments.
You end up with California, New York, and Illinois, and
you can't. Yeah, you can't. That's bullshit.
What he's doing is he's working both ends.
He's trying to work both sides.
You can't do both ends, I'm all about states' rights, but you need to have one set of rights about gun.
Mm-hmm.
So, not every.
It's a constitutional thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
then what the state does? The state says, "Oh, we'll give it to the counties, and the counties can decide."
That's exactly what happens, and
then
Miami becomes a different gun state than Tampa, than Jacksonville.
And also, this is like the problem. I was looking at Mac was on IV 88 with doing a gun gripe, and I was looking at that, and he was doing like an update to this whole thing going on with the bump stock ban. Then you're gonna have stupid crap like this. They'll just make up stuff and put it in there. Oh, you guys can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So no.
Well, yeah, you can have a gun. It's just a $500 tax on each one.
Yeah.
Or
you can only pull that trigger once every 2 hours.
You can only buy 10 rounds of ammo a month.
Yeah, there's going to be craziness like that. I'm just telling you. So let's see. Okay, go ahead.
Got the super chat thing going on again.
Yeah, there is a super chat. Hold on. So let me see. I'm going to switch over here and do this super chat. This is from Morphe's W, and check that out. You're gonna have to see what it is, Walter.
I'm gonna have to look. That was a nice helmet you put on there too.
I'll give you a hint. This is Lola's astrological sign, the Chinese astrological sign. Let's see. Morphe's W says hashtag free Hank's balls. Woo! Thanks a lot. We appreciate that.
Okay, so is Lola the gatekeeper on that?
of my balls being freed?
The keymaster.
Oh yeah, more like that. Oh look, I've got both of them up there now. There's 2 minis up there.
I'm waiting. patiently here.
This could take us a while. Don't hold your breath. You may die.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. So was that everything that that Mark Cuban said?
I think that's all he had. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I agree. States' rights are important, but not when it comes to federal amendments,
Meow.
constitutional amendments.
Yeah.
Meow.
Oh, see, Walter's digging it.
Meow. Oh, that's nice. I like.
Did you add something to us all? Or is this Hank?
No. This is
No,
only.
this is
I
Hank.
can only do it on me.
He's a liger.
Yeah, you guys might be able to do this if you look up Snapchat camera. There's a software that you can download from Snapchat, and you can run it. You guys are all using Macs, I think, right? Babyface, you're on a Mac.
I'm on a Windows right now.
Okay, but you could probably still download that software and use it on Windows. And Walter, you can just Google Snapchat, and then when you go to Snapchat's website, there's a app called Snap Camera or Snapchat Camera, something like that. And you can do it for anyone who wants to know what that is that I'm doing exactly.
That seems like a lot of work. I'm just going to keep it like
Too much
this.
work for you? Okay. All right. Listen, it's your day, Walter. It's your special day.
All right.
We are here for you. I decided this one day I'm going to be nice to you, at least for 10 minutes during the show. Let's see. Let's start that countdown right now.
T-minus. 9:59, 9:58, 9:57.
Because by the end of the show, that's not happening.
Nope.
That is not happening.
I expect no quarter.
Yeah.
No quarter given.
Yeah. Yeah. See, unfortunately, I'm not drinking. I don't know about Babyface, but Babyface is playing with his camera, so
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm paying attention right now.
he's caught up in that. So
There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know about.
Man, I tell you what, you get the camera. I don't use 90% of the stuff on the camera. It's like,
It's tough because I'm used to coming from a totally manual camera where everything's manual. So coming over to here, it's like everything is on a menu on a touch screen.
yeah.
So it's like everything's hidden behind menus. So I'm trying to get used to where everything is on the menu. Where normally my cameras, the reason I wanted that ADD is because all the buttons are on the outside. But, those buttons are going the way of the dodo, I guess.
yeah, you'll be all right. You're gonna survive. Don't worry about it.
Oh, there's a button right there for what I'm looking for. We're good.
There's lots of video.
man.
Okay, so Walter, we're going to talk about D-Day and everything. Walter, I see you've got a book there. You want to tell the people out there about D-Day for those who don't know? Let's start with why is it called D-Day and what is it all about?
Oh, the actual. I heard.
That's trivia.
You're gonna stump me right away. I did heard the reason why it's called D-Day. Disembarkment.
No. Who knows why? Who knows out there? Let's do trivia.
I will tell you why. You ready? It's a day that a bunch of men with massive D's went and stormed a beach to kill them some Nazis.
It's D-Day.
No.
The Nazis.
Yeah.
Nazis.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
I could tell you, most men today do not have D's big enough to go storm beaches to kill Nazis.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's not why it's called D-Day. That's not why it's called D-Day. So here, okay, I'll throw this up. I'll throw this up here so that we can see it. The official. The D simply stands for day. The designation.
So it was, designation of day, and then D plus
D-Day.
1, D plus 2.
Like it's the day, motherfucker. That's what
State day.
Yeah.
It's D-Day.
Yeah.
Talking Garbage says disembarkation day is correct though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So maybe there's a debate on this. That was from Google that we threw that definition up, but it
Most
sounds right.
Redundancy that also meant day, but others have proposed everything from departure to decision to doomsday. According to the U.S. military, D-Day was an Army designation used to indicate the start date for a specific field operation. In this case, the D in D-Day doesn't actually stand for anything. It's merely an alternative placeholder used to designate a particular day on the calendar.
That's D-Day.
So the D can stand for whatever you want it to stand for, including giant-donged men who stormed a beach to kill Nazis.
If you like the idea of the giant dong man babyface, then that's fine. We won't.
I don't.
We
I
won't
wish
judge
Normandy
you.
used to kill Nazis. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, we won't be judgy. But the military one sounds about right. So
Disembarkation.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what you see a lot when you look at the stuff in France, the posters and stuff like that. That disembark, the French version of that is a lot.
Well, they don't get to decide. They were
It's-
captured by the Germans at the time. They can't decide any of this stuff.
Yeah.
Gosh, man.
Okay. All right. Okay. See, we just started. This just started a fight. Okay. So, other than that, what's the whole celebration going on here, Walter?
Well, that's D-Day and Normandy coast is like their 4th of July.
Hell
That's the way they look at it. That's when they were liberated.
Mhm.
So they actually have later in the day on the 6th. There's fireworks, and they have it all down at the different beaches. So there's fireworks at Utah. There's fireworks at
Omaha?
Omaha. There's fireworks at the British beaches.
What's
Sword,
British
Juno,
Oh, they called him that sword.
Juno, and Sword, Juno. God, there's 5 beaches altogether. But
one was gold. Here,
Gold.
Omaha, Utah,
Gold,
Omaha,
Sword.
Gold, Juno, and Sword.
right.
Those were the
So-
4.
Yeah,
5.
it's all on the Wikipedias for anyone
Oh,
who wants
5.
to look
I'm sorry,
it up.
5. I can't
5,
count.
yeah.
Two American beaches, 2 British, and then 1 Canadian. If I'm not mistaken.
So being American, and maybe you're not the expert on this, Walter, but I'm going to ask anyways. Being American, we always focus D-Day on Omaha and Utah. How did the British fare when they landed their beaches? Were they just as brutal as our fight?
No. Actually,
We
the British beaches were a lot less brutal.
So
There
we
wasn't-
took the hard beaches.
And if you look at those beaches at Utah and Omaha, they both go up.
To
I
the
know Omaha, where the cemetery is. I think that's at Omaha. It's Omaha. It goes up like
Mhm.
a freaking hill. So the Germans were up on top there, and you had to go and it was clear. Now it's all overgrown. It looks all like green, but now it's all open because the Germans cleared it all. So there was no place to hide. The Americans were supposed to bomb the beach and shell the beach and make craters and all that,
Mhm.
and shoot the bunkers. For the most part, they overshot the beaches.
Oh.
So on the landing day, those guys are landing, and there's no place to crawl into. There's no place to hide. So finally, some of the destroyers guys got big enough balls, and they came in close to shore and nailed started hammering the bunkers and
bunkers,
stuff. And helped out. Yeah. So
So
it was,
if you've ever seen Saving Private Ryan, that's what the opening scene is, right, Walt?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, not to say that the British and the Canadians had it easy, but they had it a lot less than the Americans did at the 2 beaches. Plus, we did Point to Hawk too, climbing the cliff, trying to get the guns that were supposed to be up there that had been moved already.
Mhm.
So, yeah, we had the tough ones. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's everybody's favorite? Is there only one movie with Normandy land? No, there's got to be multiple, right? With the Normandy landings in them, like Saving Private Ryan has it pretty well. Was Tora? Does that have it in?
No,
it?
that's about
That's
Pearl
Japanese. That's Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think what everybody's Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, the one that I could think of there was probably
Priceless.
some other World War II movies that that covered that stuff, but the one I could think of the most is going to be Saving Private Ryan. I'm trying to think of who else would.
The Canadians, I think Canadian Beach was so Utah Sword was it gold?
They took gold.
I think it's either a sword. One, I can't remember which ones. I mean, when we go over there with our British friends, so on the 6th we were in Armory, which I believe it's one of the British beaches. So Oh.
Do the Canadians apologize every time they kill somebody? sorry, bud. Sorry.
Yeah, people have thrown
sorry.
up. People have thrown up movies. Michael Bender says Longest Day.
Band of
Special
Brothers
Case,
is good, but
Band
it
of
doesn't
Brothers.
have Normandy. They land behind. But Band of Brothers is one of my favorite miniseries of all time.
James Lawson says that one. Raphael
the
Morales.
Band of Brothers about paratroopers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longest Day. I don't know that one.
Armament
Actually,
and Axis says don't forget the paratroopers on D-Day.
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah.
I found out my brother-in-law's father was a paratrooper on D-Day, and I didn't know this till after he died.
Oh, that's a shame.
wow.
Yeah, I would have asked him a couple questions.
Wow. Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard later on. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Hee
sure
Haas
that
Josh
wasn't
says
fun.
there was one with John Wayne that featured Normandy.
Okay.
I don't remember which that one was, but I think I know which one he's talking about. Didn't
Yeah.
John Wayne also play the tank commander? Or no, not the tank commander, the general. Didn't he play Patton?
Patton?
No, I don't know.
Was it John Wayne
Okay.
that played Patton? I don't remember.
You're gonna have to check IMDb on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use the interweb.
Yeah. So
So-
this is what, 75th anniversary, Walt?
75th, yep.
Okay.
75th.
So here Walter's throwing up a patch, and you're selling these patches, right, Walter?
Yes, we do. We do have these patches. They are available.
Mhm.
George C.
they-
Scott.
They are $8 shipped. So
Oh, those are cool.
yeah. And if you catch me over over across the pond, it's either $5, it's £5, or it's €5. It's all the same.
Oh,
So,
okay. So if you're gonna be out there,
if you run into me on Omaha or something, I will have them with me if you want a patch. So.
yeah. By the way, Jason Scherer says my wife's grandfather drove a landing craft on D-Day. He told me it was the worst day of his life.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a little traumatic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't. That was, I'm assuming, not fun times. So, let's see. Also, everyone out there, please smash the thumbs ups. Okay, we appreciate it. Smash the thumbs ups. I think we've got over 100 people watching us right now. So,
Sergeant Hulk Big Toe says George C. Scott. He played Pat.
Yeah, it was George C. Scott. Yep.
yeah.
Which I heard his depiction of Patton was amazing, and I've never actually seen it. So I need to watch it at some point.
Andy Church wants to know if those patches are on your website, Walt. Or how do people get those? How can they get those?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's get that sorted.
I'm not sure. If you want one, you can a couple ways. You can message me. You can private message me either on Instagram or on Facebook. I'll get it to you. I think they're on the web. I'd have to ask my significant other if they're on the website. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't do that stuff. I just make cool stuff. I don't. Actually, and this was my. We had T-shirts made for the trip we're going on also, and this is the design on the back of the T-shirt, and so I figured, well, let's turn it into a patch. So, I came up with. I kind of combined a couple ideas I found off the internet for the patch, and to my liking, and that's what I came up with. So, yeah. But anyways, we've got a couple hundred of them. So some of them are going with me, and some are staying here. So
yeah. Bash Josh says there's also a big red one with Lee Marvin and the guy that played Luke Skywalker. I have no idea what that
the
movie.
guy that played Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill, but I don't know what
Lee
movie.
Marvin and Mark Hamill.
No, maybe
no.
Mark Hamill was real. No, there's no way. He was young when he played Luke Skywalker, so. Okay, that will have to be looked up. That will have to be researched. Gotta look into that one. Because again,
Armored Axe is acting if it's kind of emotional when you see it, and you look at it. You look at the beach, and you look around. It's like that would have really sucked.
Have you seen any of the pictures where they overlay
Yeah.
the black and whites with like the soldiers over the buildings? Oh, those are neat.
There's one that's going around I saw it on Facebook just recently, and I've been to this place. It's in Marine Saint-Domingue. There's a corner where one of the Allied soldier was hiding in a crack in the wall, and he shot like 10 Nazis coming down this road.
What?
And
Nice. Let's see.
Marie Saint-Domingue, and there's that same kind of thing, old new put together. I've been there. We'll probably be back there again because there was a really awesome flea market there that was going on when they were having during D-Day.
So what's the itinerary for this trip? First of all, you're going out there with your military vehicle group, right?
Right. We're flying over to England, getting together with the Englishmen, that are military vehicle guys, friends of ours, plus some people that I don't know, some new Englishmen. There's about 20 Americans and about 25 to 30 Englishmen. And then we're all getting together, going down to Portsmouth, getting on the ferry with the vehicles, going across the English Channel in the ferry, which is an overnight trip.
Okay. You're driving a vehicle?
No, I won't be driving. Well,
Oh, okay.
No, I won't be driving. No.
Okay. You can't.
I'll
legally...
be riding in the back of one of them.
Oh, okay. What is it? You can't legally drive one over there?
No,
or?
no, I could. I mean, it's the truck that I'll be riding in is a Diamond T, and it's actually it was converted by I think the British. They put a diesel in it and an automatic transmission. I think it's got automatic. But anyways, it's a Diamond T cargo, and we'll be riding in the back. So, I mean, we're kind of doing like they did back then. It's not exactly, there's no leather seats and heat or anything like that. It's just riding along, bumping along, having a good time. So, but yeah, we'll go across the channel, and then Saturday morning we'll be in France, and then we'll go to where we're camping at, where the campsite's going to be. Or I should say the bread and breakfast, because I'm not camping this time. Well, okay.
Did you camp last time?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
In a tent.
What's the weather like in France right now?
It's probably, I would say it's probably in around 50. Look for Asnel or Aramash or.
Yeah, I mean, there's no humidity. There's not much humidity, right?
It's moist. It's on the ocean. It's on the English Channel.
90% at the moment.
Yeah.
68 degrees.
That's Normandy
humidity?
Beach.
Yeah, on Normandy Beach at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
well, I can't really say that. It's currently raining, so that's probably not a good representation.
Where we're at.
This is Normandy Beach.
Okay.
Brick Township.
It's raining here. Did you hear? It was just pouring down rain here in Florida.
There it was?
Where we are, yeah. Where I am right now, it was pouring
rain. No rain here, man.
I don't know about you, Patrick. No rain.
It was thundering really heavily.
Oh, really? I wish we had some of that.
Yeah.
Holy cow. At
Yeah.
least it'll cool things off a little bit.
Yeah, it might. I don't know if it's moving in your direction. 13C Gun Reviews. Joe says, safe travels, Walter. Have fun. Shout out to Joe.
I see the thunderstorm stuff with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Joe, your check's in the mail, Joe, if you're listening.
Hell yeah.
Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Joe. And I know Joe recently lost his job, so you guys out there that can support him, please go out and support 13C Gun Reviews. I'm sure he's gonna appreciate that. It's kind of like a tough, sudden thing that it's tough when it happens. When it's sudden, as we've all faced before in our lives, it's really crazy.
Yeah, I got laid off once on my birthday.
Good Lord.
It was
Jeez.
like, this is before I was married. This is, so I was living with some friends of mine. It was all guys in the house. And I was like, I go in and I get laid off, and it's like, this sucks. And but my friends, man, took me out, got me a birthday cake, went out and got drunk and had fun. So it worked out all right.
Yeah.
That's what friends are for.
I know, and like they say, man, one door closes, another opens, all that kind of stuff.
It just sucks in the interim. It sucks.
Yeah, I know. You recently went through that.
Oh, I remember that.
You know what? And I know that he started a Patreon account.
Yeah, I see that. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah. And he's got several other things going on, so you guys need to check up on that. If you're not already following him on social media and all that stuff, get up on it. So, let's see what else. By the way, shout out to Richard Monda. I do see him now. He's in the chat, going at it. In the chat, are you linking up with Richard when you're in England? Have you guys worked that out?
It's a possibility after we get back from Normandy.
Okay.
I'm going to an event in a town called I say Evesham, but it's because it's pronounced Evesham.
Evesham.
I'm not sure.
Evesham.
Yeah, it's
Evesham.
War in the Vales.
Okay.
And it's like a rally kind of thing, or in England in the summertime, it's the season for military vehicle rallies because there's something going on every weekend someplace until it gets cold again. So this is an event I've never been there before, but my friend Sean's been there, and my English friends frequent it because it's close to. It's only 14 miles from where they live, so we're going there the weekend after we come back, and hopefully I'll find some cool stuff to buy and bring back. Yeah.
Okay, shout out to We Run Guns. I see him in the chat as well. Okay, speaking of the cool stuff, what are you getting? I'm not going to be selfish here. What are you getting for me and Babyface?
Well, if I could,
do you want to put in your orders, Patrick?
What
do you want?
We're gonna ask you what you're getting for us, and then we're gonna tell you. We're gonna tell you.
Do you want a bayonet? Do you want?
A fancy baguette with a nice bayonet stuck inside. You can sneak it back.
Do you want a French girl in some lingerie? Let's see here.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's gonna say. No one's gonna say no to that, Walt.
I get in trouble for that one. Let's see here. I mean, Let me see. Last time. In that city that I mentioned, the town where the old photo, new photo was, Marie Saint-Amand.
Mm-hmm.
They had as we're walking into town, going down this road where we parked the trucks, they were supposed to have a parade with Sherman tanks and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we're there to see the parade, and we had a little lunch while we were waiting, and the tanks didn't roll. They had the parade, but there were no Shermans. So we're walking back down the road, and I see Militaria Flea Market. And I'm like, or just
it's
a sign
on.
and a sign that said Militaria and going like that way, and I'm like,
they gotta go that way.
Shit, how did I miss this before? Because it was a little opening on the road, and then once you went down the road a bit, it opened up, and there's all these stalls and people selling stuff.
Oh,
and I'm like,
it's like Harry Potter.
I'm at home, I'm at home, man. I'm like, so.
It's like what's the market in Harry Potter?
I'm walking around. I found jerry can spouts and all kinds of stuff, and it's like, and I run out of money.
Yeah.
And it's like, Peggy, where you at? Peggy, she's already walking back to the truck with my daughter.
Uh-huh.
Like, I need more money. Come on.
The desperation.
I didn't even get to walk through the whole thing. I bought a couple cool things while I was there too. So hopefully I'm gonna. Hopefully they're having that same flea market there, and I'll go back and pick up some cool stuff.
Yeah. Here's what I want. Remember those old World War II stick grenades? It's like a stick, and then there's a thing on it, like a can.
World War II? Yeah.
I want one of those, Walt.
You don't have. Okay. Here's the thing about bringing back things that look like grenades.
Hank, you gotta say it right. It's a Steelhand Granat.
Yeah.
Steelhand Granat.
Steelhand Granat. You gotta say it harsh.
Yeah.
Put
it in the shipping container.
Yeah. So the whole container gets rejected. Yeah. Let me tell you this quick story. Okay, quick story about that same kind of thing. While we were over there last time, one of our cohorts finds an 88 millimeter shell from a German 88, which is what they use for anti-aircraft. They used them in the big Tiger tanks. They put it in the shipping container, and it gets listed on the list of things in the shipping container. And he got told no, that you couldn't have that in the container. You couldn't bring it back of all the stuff in there. So they took it out. They didn't try to sneak it in. They took it out. The container leaves England all packed up real nice, and we had pictures of it, how everything looked when it was closed up. The door was closed. It gets here. Customs went through the whole thing, took everything out. I had tires in there that were all stacked up real nice. They just basically, when they got done, they just threw the tires back in.
Oh, because they red flagged you guys.
Because they thought they were going to find that shell in there. But no shell. But they unshelled the whole fucking container.
Yeah,
the engine was turned a different way, everything.
Mm.
So they went to a lot of effort to try to bust on somebody, and it didn't work. So they sell all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
At the War and Peace show, there's one vendor there that has nothing but like artillery shells and rockets, all the stuff. So it's not active; it's all dead. But big ass cartridges and with all this stuff, can't bring it back because of our dumbass.
Yeah.
Our
There's no
government.
way to certify that these are inert, and then people can...
There are people that import stuff like that, like those RPG rounds and stuff, but you have to probably, I don't know for sure, but I would imagine you have to submit a sample, and then that has to be approved, and yada, 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 so forth and so on. So,
Yeah, so Richard Hughes is saying an 8mm casing is illegal, question mark.
No, 88 millimeter.
88, I'm sorry, 88, yes, my bad on that one.
So that is like, it's big. It's 2.5, close to 3 foot long, just the case, the brass case. So yeah, I mean, just an empty brass case, no projectile, nothing on top of it. Yeah, so he bought that at the same flea market that I bought. I bought at one in Marie Saint-Amand. I brought a German style, like a little cooler, which they use to carry blood in, like plasma. Kind of looks like a Mermite can. I don't know if you've seen American. It's like a military cooler. I bought that and a couple of jerry can spouts. Of course, I collect jerry can stuff. And nobody understands that, really. I
get it.
Except when you get a German one or an SS one or something like that. Where it's about $300. But anyways, and no problems with that stuff. I mean, that's no worries there. But we put the cooler inside that same container, and it came back no problem. So it just looks like a cooler. So.
Well, I still want something, you know.
Oh, don't worry, I take care of you. Don't worry, I'll get you something.
You can throw an old Audi Quattro, maybe. You know, like 1980 something.
How about they get you?
1988, 89. I'm not gonna be picky.
Oh, okay. You want old school Quattro?
Yeah.
Those are cool. Those are cool, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe one that was a rally car or something.
Yeah, exactly.
All
some fog lights all up on it.
Yeah, some hellas all over, big old hella lights on it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, stickers and.
Yeah. I'm not gonna complain. And you could bring Babyface like a toffee or something like that.
Sherman tank, please.
That's easy. All you gotta have is 250, 300 grand. That's all.
For the Sherman.
I can get you one today if you get the cash. You know?
Did you see what was that tank that was on? Was it the Firearm? No, hold on. Let me see. I had this.
I am going to look at an armored vehicle when I'm over there. That I mentioned it before. The M548.
To bring back, sort of thing. Potentially.
I met someone who says he has one, and he might be interested in getting rid of it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go.
Wait, it's an M541.
M548.
M548. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's a cool looking thing.
And it's amphibious too.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
I can see
that was cool. That thing is cool.
Going down the bay in that thing.
Oh yeah, you can see going down the boat ramp right in the water.
Yeah. Off you go.
We can rhino line it and then put WMMF podcast along. So.
Hank in the rhino line. I'm surprised you didn't claim that you wanted to name it like The Strange or something.
And we'll put. Listen, I won't be greedy.
We'll just advertise for you.
Yeah, we'll just put MMF podcast on there.
Yeah.
Ray Bozzolo says he worked on a rally Audi in 88 to 89. Oh, those are so awesome. I love those.
Oh, cool.
Love those rally Audis. Did you see this? Hold on, let me see. I'll throw this up here on the screen for people. Post of the day, Challenger 2 main battle tank. This is on the Firearms blog.
Dale?
Yeah.
This looks like one of those things that I went to with you, like a reenactment thing that was going on.
Yeah, you can. When they sold over in England, that's the Challenger's English. When the English sold off the big battle tanks, you're talking like 70 or 65 ton or something. It's like incredibly heavy. They were incredibly cheap. Because how do you deal with that? That's like major moving every time you move it around. So, that's cool stuff.
Yeah. So what was the name of this thing that you're going to check out possibly to buy? That's going to become the new podcast vehicle.
Yeah. What is it called again? M548.
The M548. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. How heavy is that?
That's light because it's aluminum and it's not armor.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like 17 tons, 15 tons, something like that.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's and it's 17 tons.
Just what is it? Times that by 3, and that's how many?
No, times 2.
Times 2. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and that has a rubber track on the rubber pad on the track, so you can drive it on the street
on a road. Yep.
Yeah, so it doesn't tear the road up bad.
What sort of armor? So if I had my dream, it would be a Sherman tank. I know they're not the greatest tanks for World War II. They're just so iconic. I would love to own one. But beyond that, I don't know what sort of armored vehicle I would want to buy.
I do
ferret.
MRAP.
Oh no.
The ferret is really cool
Well,
Yeah,
like,
I gotta get my ferret going.
because
Yeah.
it's so small.
Yeah.
MRAPs are kind of neat, yeah.
There's
Okay, the ferret is cool, but yeah, MRAP.
Wait, you're gonna have like a party bus. That's what you want. You want like
Yes.
you get inside there's a disco ball going.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so that means
Couple-
you're down. You're down with this
Couple
plan.
girls serving champagne.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything wrong yet. You haven't misstepped on anything yet.
That'd be an awesome. Well, you remember that girl we met out in Las Vegas at SEMA, right? What's her
Are you?
Is
what
this
stays
supposed to
back
be
Vegas,
discussed?
stays in
No.
Vegas.
No, the one
You're
that
talking
was, the one
about
that was,
the model?
The one that was working the show, the
Yeah.
blonde-haired girl. She has a party bus company. Remember that? We were talking to her about it.
We
You
were
don't remember
talking
that.
to a blonde girl who had a party bus company.
Yeah, she's got an Instagram channel, which I'm.
Oh,
You know who I'm talking about. Maybe see if I can find
the
it on
one that
Instagram.
was at Kalishnikov.
No,
Oh.
that's Sunny Yoni.
Oh, okay.
No, this is the other one.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll refresh your memory.
It's gonna be easier for me to remember the cars,
Okay, yeah, I know.
but
I know. I just have this,
yeah.
blonde.
You heard party bus.
blonde girl.
I mean, that's what you do in Vegas, to be honest with you. If I lived in Vegas, no, actually, you know what? No, thanks.
what,
Because
living
people
in
get
Vegas?
yeah. I don't want to be in the party bus when like 20 people on the party bus throw up.
Just start vomiting in your party bus.
Yeah. Because I've already been through that, and I definitely don't want to see like a spontaneous throw up fest. You know.
You gotta have a party bus so you can hose out with a pressure washer.
Yeah, rhino. Just got a rhino line it.
The drains open up and you just kind of hose everything out.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you got to
There
just
you go.
rhino line the whole thing. Rhino line.
Right,
the whole-
that would be a good application for the rhino.
Yeah.
line,
Yeah.
Excellent idea there,
Yeah.
hamstrings.
Yeah, so that's, by the way, shout out to, I think Special K and Richard Hughes were shooting over the weekend. That's what I
Yes.
hear. I hope you guys
Saw
had
some
fun.
pics, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's always cool. And then Babyface, the connection. This is the connection here. Babyface, you and your friend were shooting the
Shot some
FS2000
bullpups.
that Bill used to belong to Special
What a
K.
weird gun! What a weird gun!
awesome.
It's-
And,
oh.
and it's ugly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's ugly. It's ugly, without a doubt.
You take the
But it's
mag
the
out.
sexy
and then
ugly.
You take the mag out, and then you're like, how do I check the chamber? And then you got to lift up its little cod piece and look inside and look and put it back down.
Yeah, but you don't
It's such
see
a weird
those.
gun.
You
It
don't see
shoots-
those
it's-
every day.
No,
Yeah.
that's not something you see around a lot. So Jeff ended up liking the AUG the most.
The AUG, okay.
Steyr AUG was his favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
well,
never
that's-
even shot that thing.
Let me just say this: which gun is still being used a lot all over the world?
I'm gonna say Tavor and X95.
Steyr
Yeah.
AUG.
I like the
The
X95
Steyr AUG
too.
is used more than the Tavor. Probably,
Yes.
probably. It's been
Without
around
a doubt.
longer. Yeah, it's been around longer. Yeah, I've never shot that.
Austrians, I believe.
God,
The Australians.
Yeah,
You got he's got the really cool one with the flat top, so you can put
Yeah.
any optic in it. You're not
Yeah.
stuck
okay.
with the
Yeah.
thing, the weird red
yeah.
dot.
And then mine uses PMags, which I don't think they don't all use PMags.
No,
right?
they don't. No.
Yeah, yeah. So, bullpups, man, you guys, you got to get with the future. Yeah, more bullpups in the world.
Get with it, dude. Get
Do you
with
know?
it.
Do you know what we need to try next time though? Somebody needs to get their hands on an RDB to add to the collection, so we can shoot that.
There was a RDB in the safe. What are you talking about?
You have the RFB. Forward
Okay, I'm
eject.
sorry.
Talking
Yes, you're
downward.
right. Yes, you're right. Okay.
Need some downward ejecting.
Yeah. You know what? I do.
Jeff was saying that he wants, and I guarantee Jeff's out there listening right now because he's driving back to Tampa. Jeff was saying he wants to buy a bullpup, and I was like, well, you can spend like $1,800 for the. Basically, anything on that table was $1,500 and up, or for like $800 you can get an RDB, and they're pretty good. So, I would totally buy an RDB.
Well,
if I had
okay.
the opportunity.
So, I agree with you, except for this. Like, if Jeff wants, if this is his first bullpup, right, and you got to get the classic bullpup, I would say go with an AUG.
dire hog. That's what he's thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, and then because that's the thing that he really wants to put in his collection.
I'm thinking that's what's going to end up happening. Is he's making himself an hog.
Yeah, and then you're still gonna have opportunities to get an RDB. I know I'm trying to get one right now.
Yeah, and RDBs I don't think are going away anytime soon, and they'll just get cheaper. Good too. Yeah, they're just gonna get cheaper as time goes on, hopefully.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and they're decent, but I think that the AUG's always gonna be the thing, right? Well,
I was telling him that I want to get one of the KS7s, the single. What's it? KSG, the single tubed KSG.
Oh yeah.
Those
yeah. That's shorter.
I need to get.
Are those? Have you seen people? I guess they're out there now, right? I guess they
sort of. They're hard to find. They're still selling for retail. I'm waiting for them to come down to street price, and then I'm totally gonna get one. Even though retail's like $4.95, it's not super expensive. It's totally worth it.
And then I think my brother was supposed to get that 22 pistol that Kel-Tec put out, but I don't know.
Is that the crazy one with the 30 round mag or something?
Yeah, it's 33. It's the same. It's the same kind of mag like a PMR.
I believe he did get it.
Yeah.
Walter knows more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yes. Okay. Let's leave it there. Yeah. Let's see. Richard Munder says the AUG is a great rifle of the Falklands. Dan Hates You says Hank drives a car with an engine in the back and obsessed with bullpups. ... That means I'm awesome.
Drinks coffee with his
hit his car.
I drink tea. I don't drink coffee.
It is mid-engine. It's not engine in the back.
Yeah, it's mid-engine.
Wait. What's the difference between an engine in the back and mid-engine?
Mid-engine in the back is Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mid-engine's a front.
More balanced.
It's the difference between going 40 miles an hour in a headwind and going 100 or 240 miles an hour.
Well, okay, so mid-engine is better balance. Better balance.
You would think so, yes.
Yeah, it is. That's the mark of a true supercar. It's got to be mid-engine. In my opinion, has to be all-wheel drive. Also has to be over 500 horsepower nowadays. So yeah. At least.
I give up.
Some people want more. Let me hit this one because there's a ton of comments coming in. The Norse Horseman says, "Did you see Keanu Reeves practicing for John Wick using the 308? He's a bad mofo." Yes, I did see that video. That's on Taran Tactical. And I think what is it? 5.11 dudes did some videos with Taran Tactical as well. But I actually put out a review of John Wick 3, by the way. Have you guys seen John Wick 3?
No, but I've heard multiple people, including yourself, talk about it, and everybody's all over the place.
What do you mean by that?
Some people love it. Some people say it's okay. Some people said it sucked. Of course, Halle Berry always comes in the kind of in the middle to the bottom.
She did all right. She's kind of like she's okay. She was okay in there. I like MILF Halle Berry. Some gray hair, a little bit older, some more weight on there. Yeah, but yeah, I mean Halle Berry is wouldn't be my number one choice. But she did good. Yeah.
So I haven't seen it, and I don't have any real. People say it's all violence and that. It is. It's a setup for a sequel.
It is a setup for a sequel.
And some of the stuff is unrealistic, like when he got ran over, I think 2 times or something like that. I don't care if I spoil it for somebody. I don't really care.
Yeah. Walter's out of here. He's out of here tomorrow.
Just throwing it out.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's like, I'm going to be overseas, mofos. Try to find me.
Past a certain point, if you haven't seen it, too bad. Right? Come on.
There's all of that is true that you're saying, but I think it's still a good movie, and it's at the action part. You're not going to feel like you wasted your money. In terms of the action if you want action, I guess it's the thing for you, I get that in a movie because when I go to the movies, I hate these freaking things where they have these quiet, dark scenes and they talk for 10 minutes. Yeah, no, there's none of that.
Quiet, dark scene. I want to see something happen.
There's none of that going on. We Run Gun says he saw the review. You guys can check it out on YouTube /Hank Strange. It's out there. Richard Hughes wants to know what movie like a movie. I said picture like a picture in there. That's like a Guyanese thing. It means, so picture like a picture. When I was a kid and I would look at movies and I would say, Dad, how come James Bond tilted his car over and could drive sideways just on two tires in between? And my father would say, picture like a picture. Or my mother would say, picture like, so in other words, that's just some shit you see in movies.
Yeah,
that's not real.
Yeah.
So that's what that means.
That's like getting clean run over. I mean, run over, not just glanced or, you get run over by a car, run over.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah. If you go see John Wick, you're gonna see some stuff. You're like, okay, sure. I don't care how badass Keanu is. He's not walking away from those things. So, but it's a movie. Right. It's a movie. That's why you see that.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it was a setup. I have this theory. I'm not putting it out there I don't think this is going to spoil anything, but I think that maybe it will. So in the movie, Halle Berry has a daughter, and I guess John Wick saved her daughter and hid her somewhere. And my theory is that he hid her, like, you've seen it in the trailers. He goes to this place where people are practicing to be ballerinas and stuff like that.
Wow.
And my theory is he hid her over there.
That's in the Soviet Union. Yeah.
No. It's not. It's in America land and whatever strange universes.
In the assassin world?
Yeah, the movie's supposed to mostly take place in New York. But I guess, there's like a section of the Assassin League that are Eastern European, and that's kind of like where John Wick comes from, and they do ballet and wrestling.
Turkish mud wrestling. No, Turkish oil wrestling. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian Quick says
somebody has seen that and knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Brian Quick says he's never seen a John Wick movie. That's interesting.
Oh man, you got to go from the beginning. The
first one,
second one was good. First one I think was great. Second one I think was pretty good. I haven't seen the third yet, so I'll let you know when I see it.
Yeah, I think the first one was great. I think the second one was good. I think this one was better than the second one,
but not as good as the first.
Well, nothing's ever going to be as good as the first, but I think it's a great third. Third movies are usually horrible.
Yeah. They didn't ruin it, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't think they ruined it, although they did some setup stuff in there for sure.
Did you see? I had no idea who directed the movies, and recently I found out it was his stunt double from the Matrix movies. That's who the director is.
Yeah, who was the stunt coordinator in Matrix?
Yeah. Stunt coordinator from the Matrix is his director, which is probably why the action is so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that what happened is that Keanu, after the Matrix movies and everything. They were friends and all that. From Keanu Reeves is pretty committed to all this stuff, so I guess they became friends, and then they were looking to do like some entry level. If you think about it, this third movie was $55 million. That's low budget. So the
is that
first
considered?
one, yeah,
I don't know what movies are typically being built on these days.
Endgame was what, $200 million?
Something like that. Something stupid.
So the first John Wick, let me see. I could probably look it up.
Yeah, but it's a lot of that is all that CGI stuff. I mean, when you start doing scenes or nothing but CGI.
Yeah, if it's all CGI, it's going to be over 100
Look at the
million.
credits at the end of the movie, how many 100 people work on the damn movie. It's like,
Yeah, none of the John Wick movies are heavy with CGI. Let me see, I'll tell you. Okay, the first John Wick, $20 million. That's low budget.
Yep.
That was in 2014. And so this one... Yeah, this one is $50 million, and it made like $55 million the first weekend. So money.
It's amazing if you just deliver what people want to see, people will go see it.
Yeah.
Just give us some good, clean action. Sometimes that's all you really want. Like, you don't need too much exposition or story. Just some good, clean action. Most of us are happy.
I appreciate
like a porn movie.
Yeah, well,
I
was about to say I appreciate some boobies in a movie. That's always a good thing. That's why I like 80s movies. Like, if you spent your money in the 80s and you went to see a movie, like that was what was the in the 80s PG, like was it PG? We didn't have PG-13 in the 80s, right? It was either PG or R, right? I think so. So if you went to see an R-rated movie in the 80s, guaranteed boobies. It could be a horror movie. It could be an action movie.
There was skin.
Guaranteed boobies up in there. Babyface has no idea what we're talking about.
I'm sure I just it's not old enough.
It was fun. I mean, come on, that's like part of the formula. But now, oh no. They had some social justice stuff up in there. There was a character that was non-binary.
Oh, fuck off!
I don't want none of this bullshit. This imaginary world of everybody. You know, it's like, you know how much. Don't get me started.
I know.
Don't get me started. Every day we got to turn on the TV.
We got to start putting mental illness into our movies.
And turn on just another one of my little pet peeves is turn on TV, watch a commercial.
Ugh.
Well, go ahead.
I mean, every major corporation, and I have nothing against people and the way who they see and what they do.
Right.
Black guy, white girl, whatever. Every freaking commercial is mixed race.
You know what I've noticed?
And it's like, and there's nothing wrong. Like I said, I don't have anything against that, but it's like
that's not the norm. And,
right.
To push that like it is the norm is just not the norm.
Right.
Like most people are. Yeah.
The insurance companies, the this, the that, the this. Okay, you know what? Like I said,
have either of you guys noticed as well with commercials now that I have noticed more recently in the last maybe a year or two that anytime there's a buffoon character in a commercial, it's always a man. They always make the men look retarded.
Look like assholes?
Yeah, they make the men look like assholes, and the women are always like the strong ones that come and save the day. Oh man, seriously, if you haven't noticed, start watching that. You'll totally start picking that out of commercial.
It's like, a formula.
Why is the dude the asshole?
Yeah, it's a formula. Like a lot of things.
I guess if they're marketing towards women, it makes you feel powerful that you are the strong woman.
I know Gillette did a commercial with a father, a black guy, like shaving his trans son.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I couldn't watch that bullshit.
That is a bunch of horse shit.
I saw the Amazing Lucas was talking about it. Yeah. You know.
And if any group in this world and the black community is not down with all this stuff.
Yeah, but there's trans people, obviously.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, it's not like everybody's just like loving and open and that's it.
This is a new one. I haven't seen this one.
Gillette is going all in on SJW shit.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Burger King done the same shit?
No.
You didn't see the Burger King ad from like 2 weeks ago where it's like, thanks for letting me live it my way or some shit? That's so ridiculous. Hold on.
Oh God, I don't even need it. Listen, I don't have a problem.
Talk about France.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with people doing all that. Like, do what you want to do, but trying to beat me upside the head with it, come on now.
Yeah, right. Put it in all the commercials.
Hashtag feel your way from Burger King.
Feel your way.
It's a place that sells burgers, for God's sakes. They're not a social. They're not telling you how to live. It's just Hashtag feel. Thank you for letting me feel my way. Burger King.
Well.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Okay, when you say feel my way, what do they really mean?
It's like,
do they mean let me do whatever the hell I want to, whoever the hell I want?
Yes, one girl has like opens her locker and there's like a slut thing written on the inside, and they're like, it's okay to be a slut. And then this one guy I think is, I don't know what he is, and it's like, it's okay to do whatever you're doing. And then there's some like weird song. It's a Burger King ad. It doesn't make sense.
This is why we don't look at TV, why we don't want to consume.
Thank God I don't watch TV
Yeah,
anymore.
we don't want to consume this bullshit. Like, I personally, I'm a libertarian. I think do what you want to do as long as you don't hurt people, you don't hurt kids, fine. You know, do it. But I don't need to be beaten over the head with it. I don't need your agenda, like, shoved down my throat. So.
Boom. I don't, boom, boom, boom. I don't, whatever. I just don't want to see it on TV,
It's amazing that 0.07% of the population is now, and by that I mean like
that's going to backfire. That's going to look at the elections that happened in Europe over the weekend.
So far out there in the media.
Yeah, I mean I know that's not everywhere. I think like Germany went Green Party or some craziness.
Oh, but the French, the Italians,
the English, the Brexit.
Yeah.
They're all what's amazing? And this is a little off topic, but Aries Firearms says, I don't watch TV. My family doesn't either. Amazing thing. When I cut the cable, Marley and I cut the cable 4 years ago, probably 4 or 5 years ago. I stopped it was weird. I stopped wanting things. Like, I stopped wanting things that the TV would tell me, you should want this. And I started getting more into hobbies and buying things that I, like, just actually wanted. It's hard
Just
to
think if
explain.
they had gun commercials. I don't even need gun commercials to buy guns.
Yeah. Babyface, by the way, I cut the cable back in 1989. Just so
You haven't...
No, I'm just kidding.
Different cable, okay.
I'm just teasing you.
How do we know this kid's transgendered? I don't even understand this. The men's transgender ad from Gillette? Oh.
Babyface is he's hypnotized.
Like, I do not understand.
Hypnotized by this. Okay.
Mr.
Yeah, don't repeat that, Walt.
I'm not. Well, it's true, by the way.
Yeah, listen, like I said, man. I think
they didn't get here from that either. So
yeah, I think it's dangerous what they're doing in the world, and I think this is the pushback.
It'll backfire.
Did you see that? There's a lot of places coming out now already and predicting Trump winning. That's a dangerous thing to predict. But I saw that the guy who was the guy that was something to do in the Obama administration is predicting Trump. The same guy that predicted Obama would win. There's a bunch of other polls.
You don't have to look at polls. All you gotta do is look at his rallies.
Yeah.
That's what scares him. When he goes out and does a rally, he draws just as many people or more than he did when he was running. So,
but you know they're doubling down on this stuff, and they don't realize. Like, listen, most of us get it. Hey, do you be who you are? Don't beat us over the head with it. If you keep trying to beat us over the head with it, we're going to push back.
Right.
You know, and not in terms of like I'm not encouraging anyone to hurt anyone out there, and I think most people don't want to do that, but people are going to push back by saying, you know what? Yeah, you just so you guys can feel the pain, I'm going to go the opposite of what you're trying to tell me to do.
Yeah.
Keep the freak show to yourself.
Yeah.
And on that note.
Oh God.
Okay, do you guys want to show some guns? You want to show some guns? Who's got guns?
I got an AK. I got 2 AKs.
Okay, you know what I saw? There was an article on the Crank. Let me see. Did you see that article on the Crank?
What I need to. Firearm blog? Who's got guns?
I think it's the. Let me see if it's the Firearm blog. I saw this. Yes, No, Truth About Guns.
No,
Truth About Guns.
What's a Crank, anyways? Well, I can tell you all about it.
Do you want to read the article, or here? I'll throw up the article here for people who want to see. You know, maybe there's some people out there, Patrick, that don't know what a Crank is.
A quote Krinkov is a short-barreled variant of the AK-74. Specifically, it's the AKS-74U. You'll see either the specific gun or any SBR AK being referred to as a Krinkov on occasion, or its colloquial term that came it's a colloquial term that came about sometime in the 1980s. By the way, Krink is an American thing. There's from everything I've read, the Russians have never called it. They'll call it the Suchka. Okay. They'll call it the Suchka sometimes, which is like little bitch, but they won't call it Krink. It's not a real thing. No, I'm serious.
That's Russian. That's Russian.
Yeah, that's Russian.
Okay.
Suchka. Now the question is answered.
That's what I'm going to call my next car.
The Suchka. But it's basically it was the Russians trying to copy the M4 Commando, I guess. They wanted a short little gun for like tankers and helicopter pilots. So they developed the AKS-74U with a folding stock and a short-ass little barrel, and it is the most fun you will ever have. They are incredible. That's what the article says. Quote. Yeah. I'm quoting.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Walter? I'm guessing Walter's reading the article right now.
I was reading another article about the UK gun laws. Offensive Weapons Act receives royal assent.
What is an offensive weapon? Where are you reading this at?
It's on the first article on the Firearms blog.
Oh, this just came out?
I must have, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I know that isn't Trump going to England to visit the royal family?
Yeah, he's going to be at Normandy, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going there first, and he's going to Normandy.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I heard Meghan Markle's not gonna. She won't be there. Or something like that.
She's pouting.
The American in the things.
Wait, she's not gonna be there because Trump's gonna be there. I'm guessing.
She was a Clinton supporter.
Oh, was she? Oh,
yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, she's a freaking. She's a nut.
Yeah. Well, she comes from trailer trash, literally.
Look at the family. No, they fit perfect with the royals. Her whole family's like this clusterfuck. To be quite frank, I mean, okay,
They're
I'm not even going to go into the deep part of it, but this one don't talk to that one don't like this one's trying to make money off her being married, it goes on and on and on, let alone the fact that, anyways.
I'm philosophically against royalty. I'll tell you that right now. We don't need the Russians did the best thing with royalty.
Well,
Other than pretending to invent the AK, other than pretending to invent the AK, the other cool thing the Russians did was get rid of all their royalty.
I've never fully understand why the Brits continue to waste money on that, but that's like their heritage, and they're like super proud of it. It's tradition, yeah. But they,
right. You can't throw all your tradition away, and what are you going to end up with? You're going to end up with
what's happening in France.
What's happening right now? And you got no guns, and oh dear. Anyways, but yeah, those two.
We could throw away royalty.
We did.
I disagree.
For Americans, we did.
Yeah, we can throw away royalty. Lots of Americans out there still pine for royalty, by the way.
We have our own royalty here.
Yeah, it's celebrity.
I mean, if you don't know that, then you see what's his face that died recently, the senator. They gave him a president's funeral.
McCain.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Touche.
Yeah, I'm against that too, man. Term limits, damn it.
He's a freaking when all this comes out, and it's going to all come out eventually, he's going to go down as one of the most treasonous motherfuckers in the world.
When do you think it's coming out?
It's coming out shortly.
The media doesn't want to. Okay.
Before the election, it will be out.
Oh, really?
Mark my words.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not going to believe any of it, but he was plotting against. It's called a coup, is what it's called. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's no other word for it besides a coup. When you plot to get rid of the standing president.
Lots of people mad because they didn't become president.
Well, too bad. Whoa.
Them's the breaks.
Welcome to the world.
Yeah, it's like as the old hip hop songmeisters sung, "Dems are the breaks." Break it down.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a lot of people mad. You know that.
They're running scared right now because the truth is going to come out. It's not going to be very. This makes like Watergate look like something that happens in the schoolyard.
But we don't seem to care anymore. That's the thing. Like back when Watergate happened, holy shit! But now, like.
Well, the media was not on the president's side then either, by the way.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and they won't be this time either.
I happened to watch the news back then because my dad watched all 3 channels of the news. So, but yeah. So yeah, it's going to come out. Obama's going to go down with the worst of the worst. He's going to make Jimmy Carter look like a Nobel Prize winner. And even though I'm surprised they haven't pulled that away from him.
From what I see, Obama's staying out of everything, man. He's not even supporting Biden.
But he's keeping his mouth shut, but it all goes
because
right
that's the
back
deal.
To him.
When you become president,
he was the chief.
But listen, when Trump became president, they took him into a little room. They told him about the aliens. They told him that he can't do anything to Hillary. And they told him he can't do anything about Obama either. And he was like, okay, fine.
But you don't understand Trump. He doesn't care about what he's told.
We hope.
You just mark my word. It's coming. Yeah. It's coming.
We'll see.
So
patience, grasshopper.
Back to what we started on this UK law thing. Did you read through some of what it imposes? This act will make it illegal to possess dangerous weapons in private, in your own home, including knuckle dusters, zombie knives, whatever the fuck that is, and Death Star knives, whatever the hell that is. Don't paint your knife green and put little blood speckles on it thinking it's a zombie knife, because that's now illegal. And will make it a criminal offense to dispatch bladed products sold online without verifying a buyer is over 18. Why are they so terrified of knives? Because they don't have guns to defend themselves. I'm answering that question right now.
Once again, you're chasing the inanimate object when you're not chasing the real cause of the problem.
I'm not gonna say.
And the real cause of the problem, well, we'll see.
Muslim rape gangs.
Look at what happens.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, look at what's happening. Look at what's happening in England. Look at how many people
Grooming
London.
rape gangs.
Look at in London alone, how many people get acid thrown in their face and all this craziness that's going on.
When did all when did that all become real prominent?
Yeah. Lots of insanity.
And the rise of what the Brits now consider the far right with Tommy Robinson and all that, which is
the far right's not throwing acid.
Yeah, it's just an answer to the we're tired of this bullshit.
But look, even here in America, look at what is this? Chicago, 41 shots. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna throw this up on the screen. 41 shots, 7 killed in Memorial Day weekend gun violence. This is in Chicago. Guess what, people? Chicago is so anti-gun. So many safe
I think
zones.
they misspelled gang violence. Sorry.
What? I don't get it.
Gun violence. I believe they misspelled gang violence because it's not gun violence. The gun didn't do shit.
Oh, I get it.
It's the gang warfare that did it.
You're being too complicated here. And my mind has to make too many logical leaps.
Yeah.
You're being way too judgmental. Okay.
Yeah, didn't Chicago just get a new mayor or something like that? They're supposed to kumbaya all of this.
Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is supposed to get all kumbaya'd out.
Oh,
let me tell you how you do this. Let people in Chicago have access to the Second Amendment and defend themselves.
That won't change.
And you will see this gun violence. If people have access to the Second Amendment in Chicago, it's not going to change anything.
And then, like Rafael Morales is saying, you can't take violence away from people. People are always going to be violent. Look in Japan; they don't have guns.
You have to address the violence the violence in a violent manner.
That's why I'm saying let people practice the Second Amendment.
People won't do it. When they addressed the gang problem back in the 30s, it wasn't the people that did it. It was the
hell no. FBI came down and started putting bullet holes and shit.
Before you had a chance to pull that gun, they were shooting your ass. That's what. I hate to say it. That's what the only way.
And it wasn't.
I don't think the people of Chicago can depend on the police in Chicago.
No,
I don't think they can depend on their elected public officials like the mayor and all that. I think they're doomed. If it comes to that, if they can't, if the people are the only ones that have a prayer. I agree with you. That's not like the people have to step up, and maybe they won't. But definitely we know that the leaders of Chicago, the mayor, etc., political leaders, police chiefs, police department, district attorneys, etc. There's no justice, in Chicago. So if they're depending on those people, they're doomed.
No, you won't. I gotta break in on one thing. There's one thing you gotta look at Firearms blog. Locally made 5.56 revolver from Indonesia.
Yes, actually, let me see. Someone did. I think my brother was sending me that. Let me see.
You got to see these things.
How far down? Let's see. Not there. Locally made 5.56 revolver from Indonesia. That thing, I would not pull the trigger on that thing. You could not pay me enough.
Talk about a fireball special, man.
Babyface, we don't pay you enough now.
Oh, God.
Locally made 5.56.
I would love to see that thing go off.
Oh, yeah, from behind a blast shield.
Babyface, this is why you were hired on to the Hank Strange situation.
So I can pull the trigger on these things?
You get your official crash test dummy patch.
They made a whole lot of them. Look at how many they have.
Oh, yeah, they're making them.
Yeah, these dudes are just carving these up, man.
Yeah, well, here we go. This is when you don't let people have normal stuff. What do?
They make it. The genie's out of the bottle, baby.
It's never going back in.
Can you imagine if they did something like that here?
Let me see. Let me throw this up for the people.
People would be building miniguns and stuff here. We have the technology here. It's not like
with the amount of CNCs out there, people would be like, "Screw it, I'll do what I want."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's like, man, these guys are serious about their stuff.
Yeah, I saw one Indian dude that had his hair combed over to the side. Yeah, I might start doing that.
What, do a comb over? You're gonna have to grow it awfully long, man.
It's getting there. My hair's getting there. I have it compacted down right now. Every now and then I keep telling Lola, like when I get out of the shower, I comb my hair like that, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna rock this out there. She's like, no, that's actually not gonna happen.
No. She'll put her foot down at that point, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I could get away with a lot of craziness, but there is a limit if you, in case you just don't think there is. Yeah, someone's talking about what happened in Japan, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Man, wow.
There was a guy with 2 knives. I don't have that story right in front of me, but he went around stabbing a bunch of people, killed 2 people, unfortunately, but Japan has incredibly strict gun laws.
And also knife laws, I think.
Yeah, and no one was there to stop this guy, man.
No kung fu fighters there, huh?
Yeah.
No Jackie Chan.
I don't care what you see in the movies. Even look, I'm a fan of John Wick, but even what you see in the movies from John Wick, it's cool. Not telling you that we all seen him go out there and train, but in real life, it's not going down like that.
If somebody walks up behind you in real life and jabs that knife in you, you ain't got no time to do nothing.
Yeah, but also they don't have to walk up. I mean, you could be 20 yards away. You can be. You don't have to even. You could be 1,000 yards away, and get someone could murk you out. That's just a movie.
Oh well, yeah. With the shooter, yeah.
Yeah, that's picture like a picture of what you see in John Wick. That's choreographed.
And when they're training,
written in the script.
When Halle Berry's shooting that pistol training, those are seriously downloaded rounds too. By the way, they're not shooting full.
Oh, they're shooting powder puff rounds.
Yeah,
for sure.
They're shooting when they go pop, 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 pop.
Yeah,
pop,
they're
pop.
shooting powder puff rounds.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, the rifle stuff probably is to get the gun to function right, but those are tuned guns too. They're not the off the shelf AR-15.
Definitely go look at our interview. Did we do 1 with Larry Zanoff or 2? I think we did. We did at least 1, but I've got some other videos with Larry Zanoff of Independent Studio Services. You guys will see us talking about that. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it doesn't really work. I mean, like it does in
even
the
guys that shoot competition and stuff, that shoot all this. They tune those freaking guns. Those rounds are just making the gun function. Mm-hmm. They're not doing it like you're not shooting full on loads. It makes sense.
Yeah, the motorboater says bunny fart loads.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And then look, the dog stuff they did in John Wick was also very cool. But let's.
Okay, I get corrected. Kung Fu is Chinese. All right, well, some kind of fu. They needed some fu on the streets there. Where's the Shogun? Where's the freaking
ninjutsu? Japan has ninjas. What else do they have? They have what is it? Samurai.
Yeah, well, I guess the Japanese have a breeding issue too, which a lot of the young folks aren't breeding like they need to keep the population up. I don't know what the deal with that is. I guess
they don't need to. They have robots, man.
Oh dear, I was working towards that. You took the climax. The climax was gone on that one. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
My bad. My bad.
That's the thing. When I read the story about the guy, the 40-something guy that has a 40-something wife, and the 40-something guy won't bang the 40-something wife for some reason. He prefers his robot.
What's up with dudes?
Come on, man.
Yeah. All these beautiful women's out in the world.
Well, if he's not a beautiful guy and he's got not a beautiful woman, what difference does it make?
Oh, no. When you turn out the lights, everybody's beautiful, baby.
Get it on. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's good looking when the lights go out. If the lights don't go out, close your eyes. Use your imagination.
Make imagination.
I just don't understand, man. I don't understand what's going on with people in the world. I don't know what.
I don't know, man.
Like I think we're missing sometimes the simple, beautiful thing. And no matter what is said, this is what I think a lot of people are missing. There's beauty in the world, the way the world is naturally is beautiful and awesome. And for those out there of us who actually believe that, we're celebrating it. And for people who get caught up in a bunch of other shit, they are self-annihilating themselves. So.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
My robot hooker.
Yeah. Just squint. This is a technique. If the lights aren't out and you don't want to close your eyes, squint. Just squint like this, and it helps. Or drink a lot of liquor. That was,
I was gonna say have some tequila and rock and roll.
yeah,
baby.
rum. That's what rum was in. Rum was
Yeah.
basically invented for this. Yeah. So it's that's weird. That's people. I don't know, man. What people are doing to themselves. Okay, are we gonna show some guns or what? Are we showing guns?
man.
Who's got guns?
I probably can find something.
Yeah, look
here.
around. Let's see. I got some Diamondback guns here. I'll pull out of there.
Oh man, I pull out my 50 cal semi-auto here. You ready?
Yeah.
right.
Hold on. Wait. Oh.
Aim,
Boom.
fire!
Okay. Right. Got it. Yeah. So check this out. This is the AM2 from Diamondback. We did some videos on this.
Yeah.
Check it out right there. There you go. There's some videos on the channel of this. Is from Diamondback. Actually, not a bad gun.
Yeah.
Did we put this in the 9.9s?
I think it
Can't
was.
remember
Yeah.
if we did or we didn't, but there you go. That's a decent. Very affordable.
After I return from the world tour, we'll have to shoot some more.
Yeah. So there's some videos out there on that while we're waiting for everything to adjust here. I will show you guys from Diamondback, and I'll show you another gun that I have here from Diamondback. The DB9, I think it's in like Gen 4, and Babyface and I did a specific video on this. But I think we also shot this in that. Maybe we didn't do that in the 9.9s. We did the DB9 Gen 4. So it's definitely improved, in my opinion. Very
You must be showing this to other people because I can't
very
see it.
small, very lightweight.
Yeah, he's showing it to the other camera.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, give me a second there. So there you go. There you go with that. All right, let's see who's got something. Babyface, what are you messing around with over there?
Check out this beautiful hunting rifle that was just given to me as a present.
Uh-huh.
Keep for it's a keeper forever.
No, not at
Are
all.
you being a wise ass or what?
Yes.
Come on. Is the barrel threaded on the end?
It
Yep.
is, yeah.
Oh, that didn't come from somebody I know, did it?
Yeah. Yeah, someone you know very well. Someone named Hank Strange.
Wow, that nothing wrong with that. Put a can on it.
Oh, it's getting
Yeah,
a can.
we're gonna
It's
yeah,
getting
actually-
some cool updates soon.
yeah, Walter's showing the Brownells flag. You can
Should
go
I
ahead
bring
and
this
throw that.
to Should I bring this to Normandy?
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely. Tag those guys. Actually,
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody over there will understand it because it kind of
Well,
looks like a communist.
I was
flag.
thinking about bringing it when I go on Utah and when I go on and just taking some quick pics,
Yeah.
just to.
so here's the thing about Walter throwing up the Brownells flag there. Brownells, that Ruger American that Babyface has, actually came from Brownells. And Brownells also, they sent us recently some upgrades for that. So
I don't want to spoil those because putting them onto the gun will be coming up on my channel shortly.
Oh,
so
yes.
if anybody wants to see the beautiful components that will be going on this, that allow it to have a 20-round magazine.
Oh, swing!
20-round box mag, cheek riser, butt pad, extend, everything. It's got everything. It's beautiful. It'll be going up. I'm going to be working on it maybe tomorrow after work and getting a video put together.
cool, yeah. Looking forward to that. Yeah.
And it's a 6.5 Creed, which is.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so that's taking AR 6.5 Creed. That run through an AR mag? No, 308.
It'll be 308 mags. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like looks like 308. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is their 6.5 or 308
Yeah.
magazine that goes.
Yeah.
with it.
Now you shot that gun, Walter. You shot that with Dave from Liberty Suppressors. Yeah. That video. We have a
Did you
video
guys?
out. Yeah.
Did you guys? What'd you think?
It was great.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But there's some. Oh, it's getting some triggers.
Everyone was mad. Everyone was mad in that video at me because I rested the barrel on something. which you're
Oh,
not
are you
supposed to do.
serious?
Oh yeah. You don't want to do that. It's bad juju on it.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
do something horrible in every video, so I'm not.
I didn't even notice, but then again, that's just me.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that is a good gun, the 6.5.
For the price, I think this thing's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Because they're not much more than like what, $400 or something.
Yeah.
There's something like that.
Yeah.
They're very reasonable.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, you got to shop around. And probably
Yeah, if
get a
you
good
catch
deal.
Brownells on a sale or or there's several people out there selling those, you can get those.
I will
pretty
be
good price.
getting one of these eventually because I do actually as much as I want a Remington 700, this is so cheap. Like with a threaded barrel and everything, it's awesome.
Yeah, but there's a bunch. There's honestly, I have to say that there's a bunch of really nice 6.5 Creedmoor guns out there. I had another one from it slips my mind right now.
Thompson Center.
Thompson Center,
Yep.
yeah.
That was a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to look at that. You still have that?
What rail?
No, I don't have it.
This is for anybody.
Somebody whose favorite pet is a parakeet has it.
Oh, okay.
A parakeet named Pebbles is the owner.
Pebbles.
Is the owner of that
Richard,
gun right now.
Speaking of, Richard Hughes is asking what rail is on this. Well, the rail I think is the one that comes from.
Yeah, it comes with the gun. That one.
Yeah, it comes with the gun. The mount is an Aero Precision mount.
Yeah.
It's a little too tall.
Yeah, it's a little high, man.
Yeah, we'll take care of all that.
But with the beautiful
Cheek piece.
cheek comb, and
Yeah.
you can raise it. That's gonna be awesome.
You know what you need for that? You need the new Magpul 308 drum mag.
Oh, they make a 308 drum. Ooh.
Yeah.
I believe they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
What is the optic? I think the optic is a Primary Arms optic, which
Primary Arms, it's 4 to 14,
yeah. If you guys,
which is a good optic.
yeah, if you guys check on Hank Strange / Lola's deals that I throw up the thing for, actually I could probably even just throw one of those up right now. I'll throw up the creepy clown. But if you guys check out Hank Strange,
Gotta go look.
yeah, / Lola's deals, you'll see we have a link up there for lots of different things, including Primary Arms and other places that you can go to. So with Primary Arms, if you buy an optic through that link, you get free shipping, you get the mounts or whatever is appropriate for that optic, and we get some money, so you help support us. So, and there's a bunch of other things like that on there.
What? Why? Why do you have a clown?
I like it. It's a lady clown.
That's creepy. Oh man.
Clowns are always creepy. That's what you're supposed. It's called advertising.
Oh man, creepy.
Called advertising. Yeah. Are you scared of clowns?
I'm not necessarily scared of them. They're just creepy.
Did you see the advertisement for the new It movie? No, that's not. That is not fun. There's a new It. You know, It is a clown.
I thought that came out. No, It was the other one. I'm thinking of It. They're bringing out a new one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
That clown's not creepy though.
Yeah, this
That's
is a
just
nice
weird.
lady clown.
Yeah, that's
Nice
not
lady.
like it's not like a scary teeth clown or something.
No.
For Halloween,
No.
you're gonna have to run that in. A
Yeah.
scary teeth clown.
You know, all I can think about, there's a while back, and it's still going on. If somebody got people running around in these scary clown outfits, trying to scare people.
People were lucky they didn't. Get shot.
Luckily they didn't fucking get capped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people were getting their asses
or
kicked.
get an ass whooped. Yeah.
Some serious ass whoopings were getting given out to
Creepy
folks out
clowns.
there. Yeah. So no joke. Yeah. Don't be that person to get some caps bust up in you.
Yeah, I think you're being all cute and everything, and somebody puts a whooping on your ass.
Yeah. Joel Mancuso says his name is not Hank Strange for nothing. Yeah, Babyface has not caught on to this yet. Babyface is not. He hasn't caught up to that yet.
Hey, you think over there in Europe they'd appreciate the?
Make
You think
America great again.
You think it'd get some strange looks?
Probably.
You know what would have been cool if you would have made a Make England Great Again. You probably there has to be that.
Yeah,
I'm
let me
sure
see.
somebody does, but I don't want to get stopped at the border. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I just thought of what I want from England.
What's that?
Just thought of, in addition to all the other things.
What's
You remember the big fat Trump balloon? The Trump balloon?
yeah,
I want
yeah.
one of those.
Baby?
Yeah.
Big baby.
Yeah.
That needs to be made into
The one
Yeah,
they
but-
used in that parade? That
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
that-
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. That thing looks. I like that thing. I think that kind of backfired on them. I like it. It's like a big sumo wrestler.
It backfired because people like him over there. That's why it backfired.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when they did the first the rooster, the cock, whatever, the big, and they blew it up behind the White House, and everybody thought that was a big deal, and people were like going, yeah, that's cool, man. Where did I get one of those? Well, I did a patch, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, We Run Guns asks a good question here.
What's that?
I think we should get to. We run guns. We run guns. Andrew says, "What do you all think about investing in gun stocks from a retirement account?" So Andrew's been here on the show, and he's probably going to be back on the show while you're gone if we could get him on the right
companies
schedule.
Who make guns?
Yeah,
I'm
going to
risky
say
business.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Business.
I'm going to say don't do it.
Risky
Because the government climate affects that, and they're I believe in guns, believe in the Second Amendment, all of that kind of stuff. But with the government getting involved here, and things that politicians are doing, and lots of activist investors and all that out there, I don't really think it's such a great idea.
The people who run stock stuff are not your Second Amendment friends. They're only there for one reason: to make money. So when the money's not being made, they'll get their ass out of it as fast as they can, including the guys running the companies. So, you're better off buying good guns.
Putting them away
at good
Flip 'em
prices.
Yeah, that's what James Miller just said that.
And buying when you see something on sale like I just did, and it doesn't have to be expensive guns, but when you see something on sale, like a few years ago, there were a couple Black Fridays ago, there was some stuff that was incredibly cheap. I mean, there were some bolt action rifles I should have bought. I would have bought 3 or 4 of them, just put them away, put them aside. They're not going to go down. And they're not going to go down in value. If you see a good deal on something, magazines, whatever, 9 times out of 10, it ain't going to go down.
Oh man, 2 years ago, I think it was, I bought, oh god, how many was it? 50? No, 30 M9 magazines somebody was selling. He sold them to me for $2 a piece. $60 for 30 M9 mags.
M9 pistol?
M9 pistol.
Beretta pistols.
Yeah,
magazines.
Beretta pistol mags. They were the old military ones.
Oh, okay.
It was just some dude had a box of them. They were old surplus ones.
Oh, heck,
for $2 a piece. Oh, I was gonna take like 5, and then I was like, I'm taking every single one you got.
Mags, man.
Yeah, 15 rounds, and I ended up selling them.
I pulled this out. This is a Turkish Mauser bayonet. All right, it is not. This has been Parkerized too. This was not this nice when I got it. These things used to be dirt cheap. Turkish Mausers used to be dirt cheap. They ain't dirt cheap no more.
No.
And neither are these crappy bayonets. It's like something simple like that. You don't have to buy real fancy guns. And if you got some place you can store it and you can afford it, buy some of the stuff and put it away. Stick it in a box and forget about it.
A good gun at a real good price is never going to lose you money.
Bayonets, they're getting $25 now for AK bayonets. You used to be able to get for $10 or $15 a piece.
I told you that time that I almost bought those Russian hat pins, and I should have bought every damn one he had. Cause
yeah.
In a box like 100 or 200, he wanted like $1 a piece or something. He sold them to me for like $1. I took like 5 of them. Should have bought all 100 of them and then held on to them because those things are going for like $30 a piece now.
Wow.
Ugh.
You could have probably sold them 2 weeks later for $5-10 a piece.
Probably. I'm kicking myself. I was early in college and I didn't have a lot of money. So nowadays, if I run across something like that, oh hell, I'm buying every single one of them.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that, when I last in 2013, we went to War and Peace for the first time with the kid. The whole family went there. I bought some British jerry cans for like World War II British jerry cans for like 10 or 12 pounds a piece. I could freaking sell those things for $50 or $60 here now.
Yeah, they're expensive.
I should have bought a whole freaking container full of them.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
Got to be right place, right time, and have money ready to go.
Absolutely. And when I don't think we're trying to say like don't invest in the stock market.
No, I mean,
or whatever. But I don't think
it's,
guns is like a safe bet on the stock market.
It's not something you can take those M9 mags and divest yourself of them very easily in certain parts of the world. And we'll just leave that at that. At quite a profit if need be. So
I made a pretty penny. When I turned around. Okay, so I think I paid $100 for like 30 of those magazines, an LMT rear sight. There was like 5 or 6 things I bought from him. Oh, a CAC flash can. So the pig flash can that goes on the front of your front of the gun. Yeah. All the shit I bought from him for $100, and it was like $300 worth of stuff. And I was like, I'll hold on to this for a couple weeks, and I sold it off little by little and made 3 times what I had in it. So it was perfect.
I mean, if you're not that kind of person that likes to buy and sell stuff, and
it might not be.
I get it. But
Andrew's he's young, which is a great time to make investments. Yeah, it's a good time to make investments in things, so I would just like spread it out, mutual fund, whatever, unless you know about specific tech stocks and stuff like that. But
it's so hard to say that. I would almost currently I'm more investing in my future than I am in savings and stocks. We bought a house, we bought some property in North Carolina, but then I bought a lathe, I bought a mill, I'm learning to use that. Invest in yourself first. If you can do that, do it.
Yeah.
You can always make money off of machinery.
I think, by the way, that in somewhere within the next 2 years, we'll probably get a crash in the market, but that's a good time to buy low, sell high kind of thing.
That's a good time to buy a shop.
Yeah.
It's a good time to buy a piece of property.
Yep.
Time.
Yeah, my property in North Carolina I got from, and this is another one that was just right place, right time. The guy was trying to unload it, and it was 2 acres behind where the rest of my uncle and aunt have a house down. My grandparents have a house. They're friends with the guy that has the property back behind him, and he was trying to unload it, and he gave it to me basically at what he paid for it 6 years previously. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Property's never gonna go bad.
No, it's up in the hills too, right?
Yeah, it's in the mountains, and
you're good.
The view, when you cut the view out, it's looking down into national forest.
Is there plenty of deers running through the woods and stuff?
Oh my God, yes.
Lots
Deer,
of stuff
turkey,
to eat.
That's right.
Yeah, I think you're good on that. By the way, Skip's Tactical Solutions is in the chat.
Hey,
Shout out to her. She says hey to everyone. Shout out.
Somebody
to her.
says Walter needs to buy Freedom Munitions. I think buy them out, as in own their business, not buy their ammo. Richard Monder says, USA, Hillbilly Nitro USA, I buy silver 1 ounce coins. I need somebody to talk to me about this.
You can't. Yes, you can do that,
singles,
but
right?
you can't. You got to buy it at what the value. I mean, you can't buy it.
That's the big thing that I've seen is when you go to buy silver, an ounce of silver is $12.50 an ounce, and coins are, because they're minted, are going for $25 per coin. It's do I really want to invest in that?
What's gold at now? What's gold at?
What, $12.50 to $13.00?
No.
Yeah, it crashed.
Gold crashed?
Yeah, it was going up, and then it crashed again. Let me pull it back up.
Okay.
This is Hank Strange Investment Corner.
No, what I'm saying, that's the simple indicator: buy low, sell high. These things,
there's also
certain things crash, you buy in.
I don't know everything about coins, but some of the coins are higher percentage of pure silver versus others too. So
yeah. But I would love to put some silver bullion or rounds or whatever away in the safe. I just need to figure out where I should be buying it from, how to buy silver, because I don't want to buy a single coin for $25 when to me the price of silver is $12 an ounce. That doesn't make sense to me. But maybe I'm thinking wrong.
Yeah, is that better to buy online, Walter, or to go to places locally that sell it?
I'm not your precious metals guy for sure.
Yeah, James Miller says silver.
Not precious metals.
Yeah, James Miller says silver is a great investment right now.
I'm a precious metals when it shoots bullets out the end.
Yeah, I got your precious metals right here.
Well, I tell you about the one that I ordered, right, because it was on sale, and I hadn't seen it cheaper anywhere else, so I figured I can't go wrong. I just can't go wrong. I've just seen recently, I guess right now, retro AR-15s are the big thing right now, and I bought some stuff at Knob Creek now that I could probably triple my money on.
Yeah, that's one of the shows. I need to pull out $1,000 one year, go to Knob Creek, and just kind of buy some shit.
We all need to go. We should all plan on going one year.
Every time I hear the things you buy there, I'm like, damn, those are going for triple that price.
Speaking, I was in the shed at my house here, and I had a mag pouch that has 4 RPK magazines, which are the 40-round mags.
Yeah.
And they were starting to get a little rust on them because they were sitting outside. But it's I don't know what I paid for them, but I certainly didn't pay for what they get for those mags now. And a brand new mag pouch too. And I'm like, oh,
they're expensive.
Yeah. By the way, Ant Diesel Vision says, should I buy stock in Hudson Gun Company?
That is a a win if I've ever seen one.
And I'm selling it. You can send me your money.
Yeah.
I will gladly print you up a certificate. You can buy 1 million shares for $1 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And we run guns basically, you know, I mean, Andrew's, he's smart, so he's been doing this kind of stuff. I think he gets it. He's a smart guy. He's investing. He's going to school. Here's the thing I think about, like college and stuff like that. Not for everyone.
No.
But it is a good investment if you know what you want to do and you have the brains and the work ethic for it.
I hate to say this because I don't want to be that like Debbie Downer on people going to college. If I knowing everything I know now, if I had to go back and do it again, I'd go to a trade school. I don't think I would go to university.
I mean, if you're gonna create ginormous debt that you're gonna take, you might not hardly ever get out of. I don't know if it's such a good idea. Sorry. I
guess so. For me, I guess the bonus is I'm learning the trade skills while working at another job. So my I'm moonlighting in my garage to learn the trade skills. Mm-hmm. But I feel like maybe it would have been easier if I just went to some sort of machine school or welding school or something like that. But
well, when you were graduating high school, were you thinking the same way that you are now?
I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah. So I think that you didn't. I don't think you wasted getting an education, but I think that the time is running out on that for people.
So I think the thing for me was getting my education was less of the education itself and more of learning to properly be an adult and live in a world of people. Mm-hmm. And college, a lot of times people say college makes kids like liberal. It made me so much more conservative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my kids are in college. They're pretty conservative. The world is flipping right now, by the way. I could tell from looking at them. The world is flipping because kids now, they realize all this bullshit going on. I've also noticed, like, for boys, when I was their age, I was, like, really out there doing a bunch of crazy stuff. They're just taking it easy. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things that I did when I was younger that they're like, yeah, no thanks. So I think college is slipping away. It's the kind of thing that everyone can't go do. It's just like buying a house. Used to be like, just get a house and everything will be fine. Yeah, I think even that is slipping away.
House is a good investment.
Do it.
As long as you don't buy the wrong house. Take
the plunge. It's gonna hurt. Like for us, for me right now with Marley in nursing school, it hurts, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, but here's what I think about the house. I'm not telling people like I own my house, I own my land. But what I'm saying is it's not. So a lot of people out there that think that's everything. So here, let me go put everything on a house, especially when you're buying high.
Don't buy high. You gotta be in the right market.
Yeah, if you do it the right way and you get a house that you can live in, and then it does something for you, you can easily pay it off and all that kind of stuff, then it's all good. But if you're gonna go buy a house and then go, wait a second, I just got a raise, so now I have to get a bigger house. Wait, I need to get a bigger house. Mm-hmm. This is the trap that a lot of Americans get caught up in. And even Lola and I kind of almost fell in that. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Because a lot of people go to college because mommy and daddy says they should.
Yeah.
I don't. My parents never pushed me to go to college. I was just in the mindset like, I guess the world pushed me to go to college. It was just one of those things like you're smart enough, just go to college. So I did, but I don't. The only thing I think it helped me with my first job because I had the degree. It helped me get my foot in the door.
Yeah, it opens doors, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Beyond that, I've never used my degree, and I have no intentions on ever becoming a psychiatrist or a psychologist. It's just not something I want to do anymore. So
yeah, but I think I don't think it's wasted on you.
No.
But as time goes on here, as it gets ridiculously expensive, I agree with you guys. I was looking at this thing. This is specifically California, but I think this is happening all over the country. There's kids in college, and they cannot afford to eat. They can't afford to stay any place.
That's what I was kind of getting to. It's like you spend all this money. How long is it going to take you to see any return if you ever are? Especially when you get some degree that doesn't have any real.
Did you see that philanthropist that's paying off kids' college debt or something?
Yeah.
Did you see what the kids' yearly payment was? How much they had to spend per semester to go to that school?
Right.
It was insane.
I forget the name of the school. That's one of the black schools.
Was it Morehouse?
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah.
It was crazy. He was like, "Oh, he's paying for 14 students, $500,000 for 14 students." It's like, how much are you paying for your education?
That was
Jesus.
actually cheap.
I started out at a community college, which was a third the price of university, and then after community college, I went to university and still haven't used my degree, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But
I don't look for someone you went, Patrick, and I got to tell you something. You went, you graduated, you got a degree, right?
Yep.
That says something, man. I'm sorry. That says a lot right there.
That's the thing that I think maybe I don't realize, because it's so many people that I grew up with. It's just a thing. You just went to college. Your parents you helped you pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really. Maybe I don't. I'm trying to think of the words. It's hard to think of what I'm trying to say, but I don't appreciate it enough almost. Like, I kind of take it for granted, sort of, because it's just like what everybody my age did. But yeah, I guess to some people, like, I have heard from older generations, like, no, it's a big deal. You stuck through, 5 years, not 4 years. You stuck it out for 5 years and got your degree, so.
that's all right.
Yeah,
That's good.
By the way, there's some talk about somehow inevitably the IDR rate comes up.
Because you were saying people upgrading house to house. I was thinking the same thing.
I see that. I see that a completely different way. I mean, I'm not gonna be paying for that for 30 years. Also, you got to ask yourself, what is the enjoyment of your life worth? So for me, I think, like, at my age, I've got 2 grown sons that are both in college. I've been doing this kind of stuff for a long time. I wanted to do something for me or whatever. I get it. It's selfish. I'm not trying to defend it, but when I get to a certain age, I'm not going to be able to necessarily enjoy that or even want to do it. So I want to do certain things when I'm young enough to enjoy it and have fun
what's
doing
funny
it.
is that's how Dad was. We've talked him into getting this car. For anybody out there, he picked up his Hellcat, his red eye
His
Hellcat.
Demon.
No, it wasn't a Demon. Demon was only
Okay.
was only 2018. The Hellcat.
Oh right,
the
yeah,
red eye
Hellcat. Okay, more powerful, about as powerful as the Demon.
Same
right?
powerful, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He picked it up, and we had been talking him into buying this car he's been talking about for probably a year to 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he finally just realized, like, well, I'm young enough to do it. Just do it. Like, don't. Because what happens one day when you can't drive your own car? Like, you're gonna regret that you didn't have this car.
Yeah.
So.
There's certain things in your life that you have to do for yourself. And I'm not saying that you should always be selfish. I think everything's a balance, but you should have a certain amount of selfishness in your life.
Bit, yeah.
And do the things, if it's something that you're into, do the things that you're into.
Especially when you're young and single. When you're young and single, be as selfish as you can. Don't worry about it. Enjoy the youth that you have. Because I can tell you, when I was 20, oh hell, I was selfish as hell, and I loved it.
Red Bear says, sounds like midlife. I went through a midlife crisis a long time ago. I mean, I'm like, I'm way past the midlife thing. My midlife crisis was motorcycles. That Lola did not like. Yeah, she was not down with the motorcycle.
Oh, speaking of that, and I'll go real quick on that. You hear about the two recent high school grads from Bradenton, Florida, killed in Peru on a motorcycle?
No.
Oh yeah, I think I did see something.
They go on a trip
sucks.
to Peru and get hit by a bus. Boom.
Whoa! What?
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So.
Yeah, that's horrible. Really,
Yeah.
Walter? That's how we're right at the
Oh,
ninth point.
I know.
Yeah. But this is the thing about living your life. So
Street bikes.
yeah.
It's I hate to say it.
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to lay it down. So.
Well, that is the thing with motorcycles, and I think that I
did mine the second week that I owned it.
Yeah, some people are better than others with that. I mean, I never rode a bicycle, and then I went and got a motorcycle license and bought a couple of bikes because that's how I do shit. I bought the bikes before I even got the motorcycle endorsement, to be honest with you.
Jesus.
So
well, that's normal, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I roll. I just jump all the way in. But I don't regret it. I have that endorsement. I actually went back and learned how to ride a bicycle, and I can ride a motorcycle now if I had to.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, I went back. I did that, and so if I had to now, I could ride a motorcycle legally.
And a bicycle.
Yeah, I could ride a bicycle pretty well. I got a bunch of bicycles actually. So I think that this is what life is about, like living it, and you have to try to live it if you're in the position to do it. Before, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna move on to other things, or you really won't get a chance to do certain things anymore just because circumstances change. Like you become a grandfather, or you get really sick and all that kind of things like that happen. So
that was the thing with Dad, is he had he had like 2 solid years of medical issues that just crept up on him out of nowhere. And I think that was one of those like spur of the moment, like, I could die tomorrow, so I might as well enjoy some time instead of saving all the time.
Yeah.
Something to Normandy. See you guys later.
No, see, it's like everyone has their way that they do things. Like what I tell people all the time. When I met Lola, like pretty much a short period of time after I met her, I pretty much almost died. And coming out of that whole thing,
you had all the medical stuff, right?
Yeah, I still have Crohn's, but that's when I didn't know what I had, and all of that kind of stuff. We came out of that. I got very responsible, had children, raised the boys. Lola finished school and started working and all that kind of stuff, and and to me it's like I put in the time. Now it's time to have a little bit of fun, do my thing. This whole YouTube thing is part of that, like getting out there and doing that stuff. I think everyone has to try to do that, because we go through, if you survive, you're going to go through phases, and you want to like at least be able to do some things and say, hey, I did that, I enjoyed it, and then move on. So that's the thing about it. I'm trying to end this on a positive note, because Walter had to hit us here in the end, but I mean, we got to try to bring it up, Walter, because everyone's not going to see you for a couple of weeks unless they follow you on social media, right?
Instagram.
Yeah. Facebook, Instagram. Some Twitter stuff. Yeah, I'll be posting pictures. I'll try to do as much as I can.
Where are you going to post to the most for the people out there who want to?
I'll have my phone with me, so it'll probably be going Instagram, Facebook.
Oh, okay.
When I post on Instagram, it shows up on my Safety Harbor Firearms page. So
okay, yeah. So and then when you post there, does it also post on?
It'll post on
Twitter
too. Yeah,
okay.
Twitter too. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll try to do some stuff like at the beaches and just things going on. You'll see me riding in the back of a truck probably at some point. Just doing what we do. So
yeah, someone gave us someone. Let's see, who is this?
Armament and
overtime.
Armament and Axes. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to the thing to see what I'm doing now. But I'm gonna try to do this in the future when people donate to us, give them some kind of treat. So here's the treat right now. For anyone who's watching,
God, we're having to go back and rewatch the video.
We in overtime now. After 9, #2A strong. So yeah, that's absolutely true. We are in overtime, without a doubt, a doubt there. So, Walter. So okay, everyone can follow you on the social media.
Yep.
Yeah, be safe.
And I asked about this. This will be going up on the website tomorrow. So
okay.
If you're interested in one of these patches, they'll be going up on the website. $8 shipped.
Right. Yes. Help Walter buy some beer while he's in England.
Oh, I might have a couple pints, my friend. Yeah. And in France, and in there. Plus, I'm buying some. I pick up a couple bottles at the duty-free shop at the airport before we leave. Yeah.
Every time you pee on one of those European little recycling nonsense things.
I don't think that. I don't know what the story with that is, but yeah.
Just leave one of those patches there every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
As a thing. Okay, so Babyface, how about you? How can the people?
Baby_FaceP on Instagram or BabyfaceP on YouTube. Now that I got something awesome, we're gonna have more stuff coming along down the pike. And maybe tomorrow or the next day we should have a gun video coming out. So there's gonna be some stuff coming down. So get ready.
Okay, very cool. All right, I wanna thank everyone here that was listening to the chat and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna drop the end here. Let me drop that right now. We'll come back and say our final farewells to Walter. There we go.
Oh dear, I'm not like I'm getting put in the ground or something.
We don't know. I mean, We don't know what the French are going to do to you, man, with the yellow jacket things and all that.
Oh, you know, somebody was asking about that. Supposedly in every rental car there's a yellow jacket as a safety thing.
Oh.
I can't wait.
The wasp.
I'm renting a car.
It's like, what the fuck? They put wasps in every car?
Yellow. The yellow vest. Yellow vest. Yellow vest. I'm renting a car too in France, so we'll see. I'll report back.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys make sure you follow Walter, Safety Harbor Firearms out there and whatever social media you have. Make sure to check him out. He's going to have a lot of fun. We might get him reporting back here, and then obviously once he gets back and he's
we might be on one night if we can coordinate things.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Other than that, we'll have some cool people coming on. We'll still be here for the most part. Having fun. So make sure you join us, and we'll also try to keep in touch with Walter so we can give you guys updates and things like that. Maybe even when you put up stuff on social media, Walter, we will check on your social media here, like good reporters that we are.
Yes.
We will do that.
I will report unbiased.
Yeah. No, we don't want unbiased. We want bias like a mofo. That's what we want it as biased as possible. Full bias. Fully auto, semi-auto biased. That's what we want. All right, but anyway, so that's it. We'll see you guys. Oh, by the way, tomorrow we have Cabot Guns, 1911. Yeah, Robert Bianchin.
It's Pam night, pretty as a mo.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show tomorrow. Everyone tune in. It's going to be fun. We will see you guys. We are out of here. Peace. See ya. We're out. Okay.